We're live.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Death Attack, episode 15. Also known as Verses of Madness. Now, who would like to do a little recap on where we were last episode?
We were about to get our shit pushed in by cultists.
Thanks to Fauner.
And that's that. Yeah, Father, what? Were you screaming? Were you screaming like you peed your pants or something? What happened?
He just screamed.
He just talks really loud.
Really, y'all
Just let him scream.
Y'all throwing me on the bus.
Well,
Under the
everyone,
carriage.
welcome to the chat.
Yeah, under the carriage.
This is sure to be a interesting game. But essentially, yeah, you are correct. You guys are about ready to get attacked or engaged in combat with cultists that were at the bottom.
He did it.
Just talking about how people keep leaving their audio.
I'm gonna start keeping a counter. Carl, let's see. We'll do. Oh, what's on my?
Go ahead, add 10 to Justin already.
No,
10 to
so
Justin.
you'll start off at 0.
You sound slow.
I'm pretty sure it was 30 times. Pretty much every game of Pathfinder.
What's the problem?
You sound low. They said.
I sound
You know what? Prove it. Where's the VOD? It doesn't exist. You're bullshit.
I mean,
Is it better now?
Is it better? we have all the VODs from Vampire.
I never done Dare
I think yours was all the way down.
Never ever.
Yeah, you did. You did it on like the first or second episode.
No, sir.
You did. I rewatched the episode.
No, sir.
Keep talking, Quentin.
All right, I'm gonna keep talking here. Try to get this tested. See if you guys can hear me better. Should be able to hear me fine from here. This is typically where I normally sit, so
We're good.
everything's fine.
Yep.
Are you throwing your voice?
Ow, I hit my knee.
Okay,
Shut up.
so I'm gonna restart because that was a shit show.
Wait. Let's do the counter real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
So
and
we
just,
got-
Justin's at 40.
Justin's at 50,
God, I love editing Death Attack.
and Carl's at 1, and I know I'm at least 3.
So I have.
You're at 3.
You're saying
Huh?
I have high score.
I
No,
just-
you just said I'm at 1.
I know you're at 1. You said you're at 3.
No, I was saying you at 3. I was
That's what,
speaking
okay,
the same
that's what
time
I'm
as
saying.
you.
I'm at 3. You're
Yes.
Okay, sure. I'm changing yours to 4, Carl. Okay.
Every time. You know, his counters every time he's watching a YouTube video.
Are you ready?
All right.
5, 4.
Good evening, and welcome to Death Attack, episode 15, Verses of Madness. We're going to kick things off right where we last left off, with the party engaging with the cultists on the plateau after a chase through the night after Lady Savant. I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative.
Wow, right off the bat.
Oh shit.
Hold on.
Well, you
Where
guys
am I?
did sort of end the last game with someone literally screeching at you. So
So wasn't that just fun?
I didn't. I
Everyone
didn't.
was just
succeeded at the
I didn't get
self-check.
yelled at. I wasn't screeching.
No, you got caught out because you failed your self
I
check.
can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
He's screeching specifically at you.
I don't know how to screech.
You
Fallen
I got
doesn't
18.
Screech. Like,
Oh.
no.
Wait.
God came out and he screeched at you.
all I'm hitting
Fuck,
is
off to a good
Fallen
fucking
did
start.
screech. That's all I'm hitting.
10.
I'm pretty sure you screeched.
Jezebel.
Okay.
Ten?
Jezebel.
10. Jezebel got 10.
Jezebel.
Jezebel.
Jezebel got 10.
They got bone.
Come on, Jezebel.
15.
Jezebel was my
I
friend.
got 21.
I got
Fuck
8.
you.
I got exactly 20.
I'm putting a watch down on the
Alright.
I
counter.
got.
Unnatural.
This is this whole listening's a go. This is
you
bullshit.
said 21.
21.
Fulner,
I got 13.
13,
I'm ahead of Jezebel.
Did you get mine?
Yeah.
Oh, 18.
18.
Okay, 18.
And what'd you get, Jez?
10.
10. Perfect.
I hate to say it.
So let the battle
Yeah, especially since I'm like in one of their faces right now.
begin.
Oh my god, like...
I mean,
Map?
you should do.
Yeah, but we can
Oh, I guess we could.
Up first is Kaz. So Kaz, what you see before you is the base of this plateau. You can see that there is a rise. As the cultist begins to screech, there is we don't need a map for this. What was that?
What?
She's suggesting she
I'm
makes
saying
a
I can make a
volcano
volcano
model right now.
model for
Okay.
the game.
Don't have a volcano.
The one
model.
you do in like school where you put in the vinegar and the.
Okay.
I got vinegar.
So, as
Thank
you
you
look
so
towards the base of this mountain, you can see that there's
Red
other
flag.
cultists that are currently on their way down.
Okay.
You see maybe about 5.
All right.
However, the largest conjunction of them is at the top, and they are still chanting, and you can still hear whatever ritual happening continue.
Okay. So, is that god still nearby?
Yeah, he's advancing.
He's advanced.
He's advancing towards Fulner.
Okay.
About screeching.
He's okay. Anyways, I'm going to. Is he within distance that I can move up to him?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, I'm assuming he hasn't. I gotta sneak
I
attack
would
him.
say with your stealth that you succeeded on, he's unaware of you. He is looking at Fulner.
Okay.
It was where his attention is focused at.
Okay. So I'll move up to him.
Okay.
I will take my rapier and I will attack him. Sneak attack. Assassinate. All right. Roll my assassinate. That is the first roll is going to be 16.
All right.
Does that hit?
That is a hit.
Okay, so I'm not going to re-roll. I'm going to go ahead and roll damage. Do you want me to roll damage?
Roll damage.
Okay. Okay, that's 11, 16. Let's see here, 16, and then I roll my sneak attack damage.
Okay. You already said 16?
Yes.
All right. So, as the slender and nimble Kaz emerges through the darkness, this cultist, unaware of his movement, approaches with quick lightning-like reflexes, and with a single strike, you see his rapier almost sever the throat, and you see his neck fall back, head barely holding on as everything that's inside just begins to spray out onto the grass below.
Can I use my bonus action to hide?
Sure can. And Smallvross, you are up next.
Are there more people?
Yeah, they are coming down.
They're coming down?
There's individuals coming down from
Nice.
the top of this plateau.
25 on my stealth check.
25.
Does it look like they saw him?
Yes.
They did see him?
Yes. Also, their half decapitated friend is, did make quite a large gurgling noise before he.
And am I well hidden enough that they don't see me?
Yeah. Right now, you're still within the tree line.
Hold action.
You're gonna hold action.
Hold action.
Very well.
Die.
Lavender, you are currently up.
I'm up. Okay. So, where am I in?
You're in the tree line.
I'm in the tree line.
So there's a tree line, and there's a small, slight clearing. It's about 25 feet to you see where the guard just fell.
Okay. And then do I see the other people that are coming?
Yeah.
How many? About how many are there?
There's about 5 of them coming down the ramp. And by ramp, I mean it's basically like a trail that kind of snakes up around onto the plateau.
Okay. I'm just going to. I see Kaz do that. And then-
Kaz is currently out in the open. You can see that he is leaning down. He's getting back into position, looking for another opportunity.
Alright.
Malvross seems to be holding himself by the tree, staring. You gotta make a choice here.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use I'm going to do 2 attacks with my extra attack. And I'm going to, so I see 2 coming down. Whoever the first 2 are, I'm going to shoot at them.
Fire away.
And I'm going to use Dreadful Strikes, which is a bonus action to imbue the weapons with magic. Hold on a second. So I got 19 for the first shot.
All right.
And is there a negative for the second? I don't think it ever specifies.
It's been a while since we've been in combat.
Okay. Yeah, it's been. Oh, that one misses anyway. I guess it's the ones don't count anymore. It's a 12 for the second.
12 hits.
So that's. They take 1 extra d6.
I thought you were throwing that at me.
I'm gonna torp you from across the table.
Man, don't joke about that.
It's been a while. So the first one is 6.
God damn it.
12 for the first one.
12 for the first one?
Yep.
All right.
And so it's 7, 13 for the second.
13 for the second one. You guys watch as Lavende, with expert precision, pulls 2 arrows back in the notch, pulls it back, fires both of them at the exact same time. You watch as the arrows fly out, bounce off of each other, and you see hit 2 cultists right in the throat.
I got the
They
trick
fall
shot
down
over
dead.
here. Wish I could do that in Warzone.
All right. Fulner, you are up.
Do I see what? Do I see one close to me? Is it the one that was still coming at me?
That was the one that he took care of.
He currently doesn't have a head.
Yeah.
Assuming he is dead. Is there another one I can see that's close to me?
The 2 closest ones are the ones I just killed.
How far away does it look like the closest one is from me?
Probably about 35 feet.
35 feet? We have a line of sight?
Yeah, you can see them.
Alright. I would like to cast Ray of Frost at him. Or her.
The 35 feet range?
It's got 60-foot range.
Okay, you could technically, you could possibly hit all 3 of them.
Is that so?
It's a cone, correct? Or is it a ray? You said Ray of Frost, right?
Ray of Frost.
Okay, never mind. Never mind. It's a single target.
That is a 12.
Hits.
Oh, fucking hell. 2 D8s, man. That's 4 damage, and their speed is lowered by 10 feet.
Alright, so just one of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
And for my bonus action, I'll activate Shillelagh.
Right, you watch as this ray of frost fires across the meadow, soaring over Kaz's shoulder, slamming into the chest of this cultist. You watch as his robes kind of freeze and crackle, like if you were to take a wet shirt and throw it out into the winter winds, hardening and stiffening. You watch it break and crack as the cultist lets out a "Ah!" He swings around, turns up, and goes, "They're strong! Finish the ritual!"
I'll never hear that again.
Does it say?
Can I take my action?
You sure can.
Alright. I want to sprint past them to where the ritual is.
Alright, so you want to sprint past them to where the
Yeah.
ritual's at?
Yeah.
Very well. It's going to be about 35 feet to get to the base of the ramp, and it winds around the plateau.
Oh, okay.
So it's I don't know, you wouldn't be able to get there in your full
Right.
turn.
Are they on an like? Is there an edge or something where, like, as I'm running past them, I can kind of just shove them off?
You could shove them off, but
Yeah.
where they're at right now, the shove wouldn't be lethal. It would just knock them prone.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Because they're just about ready to get off onto
Yeah.
the base level where you're at.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's what you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'll have you do is, if you're sprinting, though, that is an action, correct?
That is, yeah.
So you wouldn't be able to use a combat maneuver.
Okay, that's fine. I didn't know. Then yeah, I'll just sprint past them.
You just want to sprint past
Yeah.
them? Okay. So they're both going to do attack of opportunities as you pass. Go ahead and swing for both of them. Okay. One of them is swinging. Wow, these guys are... Okay, so one of them is going to be a 21.
It does it.
All right, and then the other one is going to be a 13.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. Roll damage for that one.
I gotta roll really good.
Fuck you.
Doing it again.
So take
Every
2
time
points of
he goes
damage.
to sleep, he does that shit. Actually, stupid. Every
You notice that his arms, he reaches out, tries to grab you. You easily rip your hand from his grasp as you break your line and you continue running forward, around the spiral, you see Smavros, axe in hand, full foot on the ground, charging forward like a bull. Jez, it is now your turn.
Wait, how much damage did I take?
2 points.
Okay.
All right, what's my situation here? What's going on around me?
Okay, so there is currently 2 or 3 cultists coming down off onto the base. You just, you're witnessing Smavros burst for them. Kaz is already up by them. Lavende has just released 2 arrows, and a ray of frost has blasted an individual as well. It's turning into a full-on combat here.
Oh yeah. Sounds like fun. I'm gonna. Which one's nearest to me?
The one that just got hit with Falner's ray.
I'm gonna blast.
You're gonna blast?
Oh, you blast
Yeah.
with your
Start
gun?
blasting.
Or
Wait,
your
which blasting
Eldritch
are you
Blast?
My gun.
Oh, thank God. We're good.
Fuck you, guy.
Are you sure? Oh,
Yeah, I'm
you-
really
you
close
already
to it.
been-
Oh, well, I guess I'm past them now, but...
I think they're homing. There's magic missiles homing, right?
Yeah, Magic Miss is homing. I'm just afraid of the Eldritch Blast.
Okay, it's been a while. What do I roll for that?
D20.
D20.
And I mean, like, sorry, what do I add to it? Do I add anything to it?
Your spellcaster?
It's ranged for...
Okay,
So
so
by your dex.
do you have like a bow in your? If you go to.
No, I don't have a bow.
It's just the.
Yeah, I think it'll be your dex.
Should be your dex
Yeah, your
modifier.
dex modifier, so it'd be a
Plus
+2.
2. So that's 16.
Okay, it hits.
So 1d4 plus 4. What the fuck is force? 1d4 plus force. That's 1. 1 point.
1 point. Okay. You fire off a shot at a round. You watch it fly across the open clearing and strike.
Plus
one of-
4?
Force.
It's
Plus
just like
force. Oh, that's the. Okay.
It's force damage.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
what it is.
Means it knocks them back.
No.
It's kinetic energy.
Wow.
so pretty sure what kinetic means.
But the individual is still standing. So, next cultist is already dead. Finally.
Wait, one attack?
You have a bonus action too.
Mhm.
Do you have a bonus action to do?
Not that I want to do.
Alright. You can move.
I'm okay.
Alright.
Okay. Currently, you watch as another cultist emerges from the top of the plateau, leaning over, conveying, looking at the battlefield after he just heard the cultist below screaming that there's incoming enemies. You watch this cultist looks a little different than the ones that you just dispatched. The ones you dispatched wearing dark black and gray robes. This one seems to be wearing more of a crimson or auburn robe. You don't see his face, it's consumed with the shadow. As he brings his hands up, you can see as he begins to wave and cast spells. And he releases... Uh-oh.
He attempts to release.
Well, currently there's no one that's within
Attack of opportunity. Right?
attack of opportunity range of him.
Unless you throw your tea.
You're out of even viewpoint of him.
Oh, does he see me?
No, because you've already snaked around. You're
Oh, okay.
sprinting,
All right, cool.
correct?
Yeah, I'm safe.
Yeah. All right. You watch as his spell launches down towards the nearest target, which is going to be Kaz.
I'm stealth though.
Yeah, he's. That's I already rolled for his
Oh, okay.
check. He saw you.
Gotcha.
I'm going to need a. Actually, no. Never mind. I'm not going to cast that.
Okay.
Death attack. Yeah, death attack.
No, it was the spell's melee only. It's not ranged.
Oh.
So, here we go. Okay. So go ahead and give me a wisdom save, please.
Okay. I got an 8.
All right. Let's see if that beats that. throw is okay. So his DC was 11.
Mhm.
You watch as his hand comes up with this green energy, fires a spell. You watch as it hits Kaz, and he casts Hold Person on you.
Okay.
You watch your body seize up and paralyze.
Yeet.
Okay, that is going to be his turn. The duration is 1 minute, but you get to make a saving throw every time it's your turn.
Okay.
Did we all see him get hit with it?
Yes.
So since I held my action, does that mean I have a new place in it, or do I go back to my old?
No, you have a new place,
Okay.
so you don't get the old initiative. You'll have to wait
Gotcha.
all the way down before Jez, before you go. Okay, so next up is the other cultist.
Whoa.
Just real quick here. Does that spell have a charm? Is it underneath charming?
No, it's not a charm.
Okay.
Nope.
Just want to make sure.
Yo.
Okay. So, from this point on, the only other thing that happens is that the 3 cultists that are currently at the bottom of the ramp, they move out onto the playing field. One of them goes up to make an attack on Kaz, while the other 2 make their way for the tree line. Both of them cast what looks like a dancing light, move forward. So the one that attacks Kaz is going to be a 21.
It hits.
Okay. That is going to be 5 points of damage. All right, and that brings us back to the top of the round. So you can go ahead and make your another save.
14.
That beats it.
Alright.
So as you were sitting there with the spell constricting your body, you watch as the cultist comes up with one of his daggers and slices into your jerkin. As it makes a cut across, you break from the spell.
I'm going to dash to the top with cunning action.
You're gonna go to the top.
I think dash is double my movement.
Yep.
So I can move 60 feet.
Okay.
So I don't know if that will get
So
me
from
there.
where you're at the base, you'll get just to the cusp of it.
Okay.
In fact, you're actually gonna blow past Smallvross in this. So as you are taking off,
He's passes
he
me?
passes you.
With
So
ease.
you gotta remember, you started from the tree line.
Yeah.
He's at the base and using dash. So he's
But I'm small, bros.
Smallvross in this particular instance is not faster than
He's Slovros.
Hard to argue logic.
Kaz.
Slovros.
Kaz, with elven-like grace, darts in between cultists as he charges up, and you actually slide right by Smallvross. You just see this dark blur past your left
God damn it.
as he leads forward, and you come just to the cusp of it before your turn would end.
So if it's a winding...
Yep. All
From
the way
my
around.
understanding. So if my movement's going to stop, I don't want to stop at the top.
You don't want to
I want to stop like right where you would have to descend down. So
Okay.
I would have cover.
Yep. So you want to descend where you have the full
Yeah.
cover? Okay. So yeah, you bring yourself right all the way up, and you bring yourself up against the wall. Does that end your turn?
I guess that's also all I can do.
Okay. So you already you
Yeah,
held
I'm
your action.
after-
So then it would go to Lavande.
So I just saw that he got the magic guy got him, right? I saw that happen. I could see the magic.
I'm after you.
So I'm going to look at Kaz and then look at the guy, and I'm going to take a shot at the guy at the top. Can I do that with my longbow?
Sure can.
And then I'm going to use my extra attack to attack somebody else that's down here, because there's 2 other people.
Okay.
I'm going to attack whoever attacked him. So I'm going to shoot for the guy at the top first.
Sure thing.
Oof, that is an 11, or 13 to hit him.
13 to hit the guy on the top.
Yeah.
That's going to be a hit.
Okay. And 25 for the guy that hit him with the knife.
That's going to be a hit as well.
Okay. And I'm using the same thing to add a d6 to those rolls as the bonus action. For the top, that is 17 damage.
17?
Yep. And then 7 plus 8, that is 15.
Okay, for the guy on the bottom?
Yep.
You watch as Lavende releases 2 more arrows. Fires one towards the top. You watch as it whips through the darkness, striking the man in the robe directly into his stomach. You watch him hurtle over in pain, letting out an exasperated gasp as he lets fire off another arrow, zipping through the darkness directly into the head of the cultist on the ground that attacked Kaz, and you watch him drop dead.
Nobody hurts my friends.
Okay. Jez, what did you get in the initiative roll? Because I had to switch you guys.
10.
You got the, or she got the-
So I'm gonna.
Well, I'm before her.
I know, but I have to switch you guys.
Oh,
Calm down.
the cuckening is real.
And then you, what did you get? You had 12.
13.
13. Okay, so that's right. Fulner's ahead of you too.
Yes.
So that's Fulner's turn.
Okay.
Break his kneecaps, Fulner.
Take them all out. You'll
Fulner
be crawling back to home.
Not if it's you hitting them, you're gonna kill them.
Okay, Fulner.
Same situation. Just not much in front of me. Just that one guy still. Assuming. The guy that I shot earlier. I'm sorry. I know he decapitated that one guy.
Okay. So,
No one took out the guy that I shot earlier.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what the fuck's happening either. That's why I want to map.
There's one person left.
so the one that you shot earlier,
He killed him.
attacked him. He's dead.
Okay.
There's one in the woods with dancing lights.
All
There's
right.
2 in the woods. Two
in the woods.
2 of them came forward.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot a ray of frost at them too. Or sorry, just one of them. Closest one.
Into the darkness?
I
Roll
can
the hit.
see them.
You can see them. They have they cast
okay.
lights.
They definitely put themselves out there to get hit with Ray of Frost.
Wow. Same roll as last time. 13.
Okay, it hits.
But I love that.
8 damage this time.
All right.
If he doesn't die, his speed is reduced by 10.
Same thing. You guys watch as this bolt flies across. This one hitting more directly and actually freezing all the way up onto the lower jaw of this individual. You watch as the ice shatters and cracks. The bones seem to almost freeze solid as the individual loses their motor skills and ability. They don't even cry out from the pain. However, still standing.
Oh, can you do verbal?
Hmm?
Oh, I was just thinking out loud, sorry.
Okay, so
He just needs to
It's
chill.
me?
yeah.
Alright, I'm going to run towards the top of the hill where I see Kaz.
So you're gonna move up to Kaz? Because Kaz would be just around the bend from you now.
Right.
He only took you by probably about, I'd say 15, 20 feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna lean down to where Kaz is. Why are you laying down there? We have to stop them. You know what? I don't have time for this. I'm gonna go around the bend.
You're gonna go around the bend?
Yes, and I'm going to stand there like Smallross,
He's gonna die.
a weapon of tempest.
Alright. So, as Smallross stands up, you get to the cusp and stand upon
Yeah.
the base.
What do I see?
You see as the clouds above this circle of cultists, their arms outstretched. They all have been chanting this entire time. You see a dark bolt of lightning crash across the sky. You see this black nimbus beginning to swirl and this dark vortex opening up. This beam seems to almost be slowly descending down like a glowing star.
Where's it going?
Descending, it's coming towards the ground.
What's below it?
the cultist.
What's in the middle of the cultist?
Nothing. Just a empty circle.
So I'm gonna break the circle.
You want to break the circle.
That's right.
So you're going to charge into the cultist.
Red Rover, Red
God.
Rovers, and Small Ross right over.
No.
All right.
Hope you have a backup character.
So you charge towards the cultist.
Yeah.
And as you do, the one that had an arrow
Yeah.
in his stomach is going to attack you.
Spin to win, man.
He's gonna try. Huh?
Spin to win.
Spin to win. What's that mean?
Whirlwind it, man.
It's just whirl. All you gotta do is spin.
All right.
That's
That's going to be...
Let
I've seen
him
it.
rip.
Yeah, exactly. Beyblade. Turn into a blade.
Just summon
Pegasus.
your spiritual weapon in one hand. Have your other axe in the other hand. Just
Go at it. Go to town.
Wow, what is with the 18s tonight? So that's going to be a 22 to hit.
That does hit.
oh god, that's scary.
Wait, is this a melee hit?
It is a melee hit. Okay, so that is going to be 6 points of damage. But you do manage to break through. As you pass him, he brings out his short sword and goes to strike against you. It grazes across the hide of your pant leg.
But I break the circle.
You want to go and attack it, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so swing to hit against it. I'm assuming you're going up to the closest cultist.
Yeah, that's right.
All right.
Cleave him. Right down the
20.
20. Yeah, you easily can hit him. Go ahead and roll damage.
Ooh. 17.
17.
feet are really cold.
Smavros brings his axe up with a hefty blow. You bring it down on the top of this cultist, and you sink the blade from the head all the way into the chest cavity. You feel the weight as it drops through the sternum, and you bring the axe back. And as you do, this cultist lumps down to the ground, its inside spilling out onto the stone floor.
As I'm doing it, though, I want to scream as loud as I can. Stop shouting! Stop chanting!
And as this happens,
Yeah.
you see that the cultist that just swung on you reaches out towards the circle. Do not stop! Sing! Sing for him!
That doesn't sound good.
Okay. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Jezebel, you are up.
So I'm not engaged with anyone, right?
Currently, no.
Right.
No one
Well,
knows-
we have the robes on, right?
Probably just shove.
Shut up. I have the robe on, right? From this, we put robes on.
I believe you guys, that was the plan, correct? Yeah.
All right, I want to try and make my way up stealthily. I want to like swoop in like I've been there the whole time.
Okay. Go ahead and, are you going to move up stealthily? Because it'll take you multiple turns to get up there stealthily.
Quiet. Well, and you know what? I'm not worried about it. They're fucking chanting their dicks off, so I'll just go up there.
It's true.
normally.
They're being
They-
very loud.
Definitely know we're already here, too.
Yeah, I'll just move up there normally.
Okay. So you're going to walk or are you sprinting?
Sprint.
Okay. So from where you're at, sprinting, you get to about the halfway point, right to about where Smallbross was before he ran the rest of the way. Is there anything you want to do for your bonus action?
Nope.
Okay. You did not encounter any cultists on the way up either. There is still currently two cultists on the ground, though, where Lavende and Fulner are. Up next is the cultist that swung on Smallfrost. And he is going to move towards you. And is going to cast Sacred Flame. So I'm going to need a dex save from you. DC check of 11.
Okay, I got that. That's 13.
13. All right. You goes to fire this sacred flame against you, and as this happens, you feel your scar begin to glow. This trail of flame begins to exude off of your face, and as the bolt hits your body, you feel as though almost like a snowball hit you, just break upon your skin. It does not sear nor scorch your flesh. Okay. And we're going to bring back up to the top of the round now after that.
So, using my movement, I'm going to get to the top, and I'm scanning to find her mother.
Very well. Okay. Give me an investigation roll.
That was the first one I cut in half. Sorry.
I don't care. Most of them will die anyway.
That's 14.
14. Okay. Just here. Great. You can't quite see the full face, but you do notice auburn-like hair sticking out from the hood of one of the robes. You can't know for sure, but it is the same hair color of her mother's.
Okay. So, is she in the circle, or where's she?
She is in the circle.
Okay. Is her robes different from any of the others?
Yes. They are red as well.
Okay. So I'm going to... Can I get there in my full action?
Yes. Oh, very well. You could easily... I'd say from circle to circle, we're talking about 45 feet of the plateau at the top.
Okay.
Talking about the circumference of it.
So I'm going to move up. As a bonus action, I'm going to start... Actually, I'm going to take my... Can I use my bonus action to draw a weapon?
I don't think drawing a weapon is...
I don't think it's a turn.
It's not an
It's
action.
not a turn?
No.
Okay. Okay, sure. I'm going to draw my Reverent Blade,
All right.
and I'm going to start blade dancing, and I'm going to use my attack.
All right. As you are dealing with this cultist, you watch as Kaz begins to expertly dance across the plateau, wielding a curved scimitar-like blade.
Alright, so I'm going to use it. Sorry, it's being difficult. Come on, D&D thing work. There we go, Blade Song. Alright, Blade Song, and now I'm going to sneak attack. It's 14 plus 5, so that's 19. Does 19 hit?
19 hits.
Okay, so that's a critical. So that's going to be 4d4s. Alright, that's going to be 11. And then my sneak attack damage. Does anybody have a d6? Because apparently I'm missing one. Thank you. 1, 6. So another 6 damage on top of that. So 17 altogether.
17 altogether. Very well.
Just get your D10 out.
Okay. As you dance over, you let go a flourish of dazzling speed across what you believe to be Lady Savant. As you do, she breaks from the circle. You watch the hood fall, and you do see the face of Lady Savant. Although you are moving with cat-like grace, your blade weaving in and out, it's almost like she is some sort of supernatural shadow, not even really staying on the ground. Her movements seem unnatural and completely inhuman, but you do manage to finally get a solid blow that rips through the robes as she backs up. Is that your turn?
Yes.
All right. So, Lavende.
I'm going to follow them, but as I'm going to shoot one of the people, the two.
There's still 2 there.
Yep. So as I'm going to try to take one out, going to the windy path.
Okay.
Can I do that? Because it's a movement and an attack.
Yeah. You only want to attack one though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, can I do an extra attack? I don't know if that counts. That's why I didn't do that.
Movements don't, I believe, take away from your
Extra attack.
extra attacks.
Okay, then I'll try to get both of them then.
Okay.
That does a 24 for the first one, and a 28 for the second.
You calm down.
And I'm not going to use the bonus
Jesus.
action.
You don't need.
You shooting at God?
Go ahead and roll the damage.
He is God.
11 for the first one,
God of the
and 10 for the second.
Good.
So I don't think they're dead. Right?
You said 11 and 10?
Yep.
Okay. You bring your arrows back, and while moving, Fulner, and you see this, absolutely astonished with the display of accuracy and marksmanship. In a full sprint, Lavende seems to pull the arrow back only halfway, getting just enough torque and power that he needs, and fires one directly into the heart of one individual as it falls over. He turns and looks towards the next one, arrow pulled all the way back. And as you lock eyes and you see through your bow notch, part of the Feywild begins to start to split through. And you start to see the night beginning to blend with fireflies and plants, and trees begin to sprout and rip through the earth. But you see your target, your mark, and on the back of its head, you see what looks like a massive tick-like creature.
That's gross.
The individual's jaw is completely removed, and the tick has burrowed its head into the spinal cord of its victim, and this tentacle-like mandible exudes. Just for the split second you catch it before you release your arrow, sticking directly into the head of the cultist as it falls over.
Man,
Okay.
that acid really came back to get you, didn't it?
Yeah, it really did. No more hanging out with Cass and his friends.
Shouldn't use,
No more
you
stealing
shouldn't have
Cass's
used his
things.
oils, remember?
Yeah, it's the oils.
Fulner.
So he killed both of them.
He does.
Slightly.
He did indeed.
A little bit.
Tiny.
I'm pretty sure I killed the one you just made sure finish
He's
him off.
sprinting.
Yeah.
He's not talking.
Oh, I'm also sprinting.
He's making a mental note. He's right down
I'm,
about this.
I'm,
Right?
I'm doing an old cast dash.
You're doing an old Kaz dash.
Yep.
Okay, so what's your dash
At
speed?
half speed.
Speed 25 feet.
He's like,
So you could get 50 feet in a turn, then a dash. Okay. And what's you're just running.
Yeah, I'm just running.
So what's your full speed then?
30.
30? Okay. You actually get up onto the ramp and you start making your way up. It's almost as like you slow down. And as you slow down, it gives Fulner enough time to clear the opening and begin to wrap up this spiral.
Mhm.
Jez, you can hear Lavende and Fulner approaching you. Wait, actually, no, it's you're up.
It's me.
Yeah, you're up.
All right.
I forgot you guys.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna be like a fire burning a caterpillar.
what does that mean?
I'm gonna start from the head and burn my way all the way around. So I'm gonna swing at the next guy in line.
You're just like
Wait,
a lumberjack. Just take it out the next tree.
This has been a real good time for 3.5 cleave feet.
Just like swing, step up, swing, step up, swing.
By Tempest, stop chanting! Uh-oh.
War priest.
Oh yeah, good point. I'm going to use guided strike. So that would be 20.
That's gonna hit.
Thank God.
You're welcome.
wow.
Glad Kaz can
Mental telepathy.
mentally tell Smallbras, hey, remember that thing you have.
Benefits of not having ADD.
Another 17.
Another 17.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 of it's radiant though.
All right. Again, with your axe beginning to glow red hot with flame, you bring it with a backswing and use the end of your axe like a pick and just stick it directly into the back of the head of one of these cultists before you pull it out. Cerebral matter, spinal fluid splashes her onto the ground as you bring back.
That doesn't
Again,
sound
this
very
cultist falls down to the ground.
I'm gonna use War Priest to attack again.
Okay.
Why are we squirting out the spinal fluid?
Natural 1.
Natural
Wow.
1. Okay. What's the modifier?
7, so that brings it to 8.
Okay, so that misses. With your blind fury, you go to swing on the next one, and you're about ready to go into a bloodlust, and you completely whiff over, you underestimate the range. Is that your turn?
That's my turn. Good waste. Waste of a good specialty.
Okay, so that brings us to Jez.
Jezebel. Or Giselle.
Just about.
Jezebel.
It's your turn.
I'm gonna keep moving up.
Okay. Alright, so are you just gonna go at your normal speed then?
Yeah.
Okay, so at your normal speed, you are able to get to the top of the plateau. As you look out, you can see Smavros appears to be just weed whacking through cultists around this circle, and Kaz is engaged in a individual that seems to be moving at inhuman speed.
Alright, I'm gonna ignore both of them, and I'm gonna try to find my mother.
Give me a perception check.
Alright, which one's not the bad guy?
She's gonna find her mother.
Dude, I cannot get above a 10 ever. 9.
9. Okay.
No, it's 12. Perception.
My perception's 3. Plus 3.
Oh, I didn't see the dot. Sorry. I thought it was a 9.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, wait. No, you're right. 12.
12?
Yeah.
Okay. So with the 12, you definitely can see it. The individual that Kaz is currently engaged with looks like your mother.
How many people are around them? Do
They're
they seem
by
to
them-
even be
they're by
fucking caring, or
themselves.
they're just doing their? People are still like doing their chant. They don't care what's going on.
There's cultists literally standing shoulder to shoulder next to Smavros, not caring that he is laying waste to them.
All right. I'm gonna quickly approach Kaz and my mother then.
Okay.
I got an idea.
Smoke Ross is
When I get
directing
closer,
me.
can I see that it's actually her?
Yeah, it is definitely her.
All right, Kaz, what the fuck are you doing?
Busy here.
What's your plan? What's your big plan?
Talk right now. Your mother's really fast.
Oh my god. So my mom, she like doesn't even seem to notice that I'm there, even.
She sees you. You can see she recognizes you, but she's not conversing. She's avoiding Kaz's attacks.
Kaz, would you stop fucking attacking her so I can talk to her?
I think we're past the mother-daughter talk right now.
All right, I'm ending my turn.
Okay. So, as battle continues to rage, you watch as that bright star that begins to slowly fall. You feel a quake beneath your feet.
Oh.
I'm gonna need everyone to give me a dex save.
Oh yeah, I crushed
With this-
it.
with this-
23.
Okay. This wouldn't count towards like acrobatics, would it?
I would say you could use it.
Because in Blade Song, I have advantage on acrobatic rolls.
I would say yeah, you could use it.
Is it just a straight dexterity?
It's a dex save.
So
Okay.
the dex modifier.
Okay, so 18.
18? You
Yeah.
need okay, so you need to beat a
Good thing I
15.
did do
Yeah,
that.
I got 23.
I got a natural 20.
4.
27.
What?
4.
On that, the best thing.
Oh,
Okay.
it's not a golf thing. I got a 4.
So everyone beat 15
Everyone
cents,
ducks.
says. As this begins to happen, Jez trying to stop the madness that is pursuing with her mother and Kaz, the ground begins to quake. Are you okay?
Yeah, it felt like someone just touched this. I thought Ghost was down here.
No?
Or is that a ghost?
It was a ghost.
We unfortunately don't have ghosts in this house.
You all keep your balance besides Jez, who gets thrown to the ground. As you hit the ground, Jez, you roll close to the edge of the plateau, just barely escaping falling off the side. In the center of the cultist, spike, a twisted, warped piece of metal, begins to pierce through the soil and coil before creating this jagged spire about 4 feet off the ground. You watch as one of the cultists moves forward and places its jaw on the spike. You watch it pierce through before they let their weight pull them down and tear their jaw from their face. The individual sits back, their tongue is removed as well. Lavine, please give me a perception check.
I'm not up there yet.
Please give me a perception check.
My God. Ooh, I wasn't expecting this.
I'll give you advantage on this as well.
Oh, okay, good. Ooh, even better. 17?
17.
That's
Okay.
17.
As you look towards the sky and you see this bright burning star slowly descending, it's getting smaller and smaller, more fine and focused. But in the air, you can see those flashes of the Feywild splitting through. It's like something here is causing your... You know this feeling. It's the sensation of planes shifting. Something is happening. The fabrics are being pulled. And you're seeing through the threads.
That is not good.
And into the sky, you can see what looks like those flying, tick-like creatures. And you watch as they begin to descend down. Now, this brings us back to Kaz's turn.
Okay. So I'm just gonna keep going at her with...
You're not going to relent? She's not retaliating, but she is just avoiding.
She's just avoiding attacks?
Mhm.
She's not chanting or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay. As I'm in the midst of combat with her, I want to scan, I want to find that little gnome.
Okay.
Perception check? Or...
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Easier. That is 10.
Okay. As you look, it's easy for you to tell there's no one here at the height of a gnome. These all appear to be human-sized individuals. As you are taking a glance and looking at the circle, though, you can tell that the individuals chanting, they almost don't even have a recognition of where they're at. They look almost lost or completely mesmerized by the sound of the chanting.
Are they looking in any particular direction?
Directly up.
So, like, they're looking...
They're like looking up. There was a fire
Mhm.
that was in the center. You can tell now that as the ritual continued, it extinguished, and now this spire has split through the fire.
Okay.
So there is like smolder and smoke coming from the center of them as well.
Alright. And there's still just... How many are there left of them?
Well, Smavros has killed 2 of them
Mhm.
already, and he was working on his 3rd one before he got a little sloppy.
Okay, so... Total, how many are there besides the 2 that are dead?
There are. Let me count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 left.
There's 5 left.
5 left, not including the cultist that was struck with the arrow, and not including Jez's mom either.
Okay. Alright, Jesse, you talk to mommy. I'll be right back. And then I'm gonna run to where Smallvrus is at, and what I'm gonna try to do, I'm gonna stand between the spire and the cultists, and I'm gonna just start killing all the cultists that try to come towards the spire.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good.
And I do have an increased movement of 10 feet.
Yeah, you can easily get there. Are you going to make an attack now?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
That is going to be a 19.
19.
Does 19 hit?
Definitely hits.
Okay. Are these people unaware of the? You said they're just kind of like
They are not even paying attention to you.
My sneak attack applies to this thing?
Yes.
Okay. 1, 4. Oh, 6, 8. So it takes 13 damage.
You already kill it.
Alright.
Yeah, you force it, and with a single strike, you sever the spinal cord, and the individual falls over dead.
Okay. I'm just gonna stand there, just keeping momentum with the blade and just spinning it.
Okay. Now, Lavende,
Are they still in the sky?
you see swarms, yeah.
Can I try as I'm going? I'm gonna keep going up, but can I like try to hit one? Can I try to?
You can try.
I'm going to try to do that because I don't know if these things can actually get harmed. That does a 15. Does a 15 hit?
You pull your arrow back. You feel like it should have hit, but you watch it go right through the body.
That's what I thought. So I'm just gonna keep going.
Okay. You make your way to the top. You see what looks like Smallvrus and Kaz just slaughtering the cultists in the center. And Jez looks as though she's getting up and getting ready to approach her mother.
With my 30 feet movement speed, can I get to her and like try to help her up? Is that something I can still do, or is that
Yeah,
too many
you could.
actions?
You could.
I'm not going to help. I'm going to go ahead and help her up.
All right. Jez, as you're getting up off the ground, or getting ready to protect yourself from falling off the edge, Lavende approaches and reaches a hand out for you.
Just want to help.
Thanks.
No problem.
Okay. Falner,
Right. Do I make it to the top?
if you're gonna move up, if you're moving up, yep.
Yeah, I am. And I'll see these two slotting everybody. These two over by her mother. I guess I'm gonna go give Smallvrus some backup.
Okay, so you're gonna move over towards Smallvrus.
Right.
You have just enough movement to get to him.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Smallvrus, your turn.
My turn. I'm gonna keep doing what the good Tempest told me to do. Cut down cultists. Continuing to tell them to stop chanting.
Okay.
21.
That's a hit.
Ten 4 points of radiant though.
So, okay.
For
10
that.
altogether?
Yeah.
Alright. You bring your axe, and directly into the side, it cuts deep as you sink the teeth directly into the side of the individual. You pull out, and the sheer force and shock of the blow sends them tumbling to the ground. They don't get up.
Are they still chanting?
They are not chanting.
Good. Is there an action that you can do to like bull rush, like to try to run over multiple people at the same time?
There is a feat for it.
Okay. All right. Well, I will make my way over to the next one, but that will be where I end my turn.
Okay. Jezebel, your mother seems to have stopped her movement. Her hood's pulled down. She looks at you in the eyes.
It's a weird little club you got going on here.
I always thought that you would be better.
Me. Like, in regards to what?
You were supposed to be so much. The dreamer needs so much. And you have always just been a disappointment.
Yeah, you know, I'm kind of surprised you didn't say that when I first got here.
But you can change.
I'm sorry, what'd you say? The what?
Come, the dreamer.
The dreamer.
Let the dreamer take you.
Alright, so where's the alcohol you guys have been drinking? What's in it?
As she goes to continue, she goes to walk forward, and you hear a thundering crackle across the sky. A booming, almost earth-shaking sound ripples through the air. I need everyone here to give me a Constitution save. I need you to beat a 20.
Okay.
26.
I had 19.
I dropped it.
Let's see here. I know I get a +2 on con saving throws.
That is really annoying.
So 5 altogether.
To get a natural 20. You got a better roll than I did, so be happy about that.
Would you?
7.
Natural 20!
Literally all
God
the
damn it.
dice.
You always have to one-up me.
He got the natural, didn't you?
Last
Oh,
roll.
what did you
Okay, so Jez and Lavade failed.
I failed.
So you 3 failed. You 2 succeeded. Okay. As this
5-1.
thundering sound crackles through the sky, the boom sends a aftershock that slams into your head. Both Fulner, Jez, Lavande, the 3 of you hear this sound, and it rocks you to the core. Your ears begin to bleed, and your head, it's almost like a stun grenade just went off by the side of your head. You hear the ringing and the tinnitus kick in as everything goes silent. 2 of you, although powerful, you regain your hearing and look up towards the sky to see what looks like 4 large, thundering hooves that are rolling down, trailing fire in the sky.
So it is.
How far away?
It's probably about 50 feet in the sky.
50 feet? Hold on, let me check something real quick. Oh, wait, it's not my turn. Never mind.
As these hooves come storming down, it gets closer and closer and closer before the hooves land onto the plateau. Sitting on top, as the individual turns to meet your gaze, all of you look up and see this individual wearing charred black plate, bones instead of skin. 2 pinpoint lights of pure green fire slightly illuminate the darkness inside of this iron plate clad undead behemoth as it gets off this massive nightmare steed. You see it unsheath this wicked-looking black blade. Move towards the center of the cultists. You notice that the red-robed man moves.
No! He must not take it from the dreamer!
And with a single swipe, you watch this red-robed priest just disappears in a red mist. His hand reaches out, and as that slow, glowing orb descends, his massive skeletal hand wraps around this bright, glowing orb as he brings it down and holds it in front. You watch as his body begins to just emanate this purple glow as he holds on to it. He looks down, puts his gaze upon all of you. You notice that he brings the sword up and sticks it into the ground.
Oh.
And as he does, you feel the ground begin to split and crack as a hand breaks through the soil. And another hand, massive, larger than your bodies. You see what looks like a giant begin to pull its way out, but instead of being flesh and blood, it is bone and rot and maggot. It's a complete undead monstrosity of a giant. As it pulls its way out of the soil, you notice it looks towards this iron plate individual.
General Zorn!
And he kneels down in front of the iron plate individual.
Dispatch them. They must not bother the master.
And you notice he gets on top of the flaming steed. And you watch as he begins to ride off into the night sky. So, I need a perception check from all of you real quick.
Okay. Well,
18.
18.
Oh, sweet.
Natural 20, which makes it 25.
7.
7.
I think I got...
21.
Okay, please go.
I see into the future.
Okay, sorry.
That's how it works.
19.
Okay. So everyone besides Cass. You all see that Lady Savant during this escapade. She moved to the edge of the plateau and she jumped. And you watch as she jumps from it. She descends into the darkness below before you watch a winged creature emerge up and begins flying back in the direction of Raven's Grave. So, it's going to be back on top.
God damn it.
Can you do that?
And there are still cultists. You notice that now they have stopped their chanting. And they turn and they look towards this massive behemoth. And then some turn and look towards all of you. The ones that you have slain, you watch as their jaws begin to twitch and they explode off the face, and these tendrils begin to spill out as all the ones that have been slain begin to rise up.
It's not working
Cass.
if you do it twice.
It is your turn.
We just entered the second phase.
Okay. Small Brass. You still with me?
Always!
Okay. Alright. So we need a plan here. I will handle the tentacles, and how about you take the big guy?
Yes!
All right. Team break. Let's go. All right, and I'm gonna start swinging at the
I guess I'm
just
couple of-
cultists and tentacles.
Okay, go ahead and swing, because you are surrounded by them at the moment.
Team break.
All right.
This is not good.
Does a 12 hit?
12 does hit.
Okay. Then let's see here. 7, 12, and see, sorry. Yeah, I do get it. That's going to be a total of 20 damage.
20 damage. Okay. You absolutely shred through this cultist, even though it just rose back up before it even got to its feet. It gets sliced to ribbons. Lavende.
Is there a group that is more condensed, like a lot of people?
Yeah. Specifically the ones that were in the circle that Smavros and Kaz dropped.
So, can I shoot at them using level 2 Hail of Thorns? If I hit, all the creatures in the round have to make a dex save, or they take 2d10.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to do that. Does a 13 plus 11,
I'll
24?
see about this deck save.
Well, the DC is 15.
And they take 2d10.
Yes.
Go and roll 2d10.
And that is for every 5 feet.
Every 5 feet.
Yeah, so if there's like here, if they're 5 feet around, they'll hit all of them, like around that person.
So
like,
as long as there's 5 feet.
Yeah, because it spreads out in it like.
What's the maximum range?
5. It literally says just anyone within 5 feet.
Oh, of the place where you're putting it at.
Yeah.
Okay.
Each creature
all right.
within 5 feet of it must make a dex saving throw.
Got it. All right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So I'm assuming I'm going to go ahead and roll regular damage for the first one that it hits, and then the 2d10 for the other ones.
Okay.
That is, 6. That is 12 damage for the main one,
Okay.
and then 2d10. Do you just want to? How many? Where are my d10s at? Oh, thank you. 9. Do you want me to roll for each one?
Just, what was it, 9 altogether there?
Yeah.
Okay, so you hold back and fire the arrow. You watch as it hits the target directly in the chest. You see the life drain from them as it makes contact. At the tip of the arrow, you actually watch the spell begin to take charge as the vines and thorns split out and hit every individual around the cultist, piercing through their bodies in a macabre tangle of root and thorn. You watch them, 3 of them hit the ground dead.
Oof. That'll be the end of my turn. I didn't think that would work.
Wow. Okay.
Crowd control.
Falner.
Alright. I'm gonna give Small Ross some inspiration.
It's a dangerous thing. It's a dangerous game to play.
Why? Well, I'm saying, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it now, do it good, swing that axe just like you should.
It's so lifeless.
That's gonna be it.
I hope you put up the lyrics for that. Did you put up the lyrics?
That's the end of the stream, folks. Thank you all for coming in tonight.
Bards everywhere just cry in pain.
God damn it.
I'm just gonna say I'll give inspiration from now on. You use your imagination. It's a D6. So any of your roll, what is that? Sorry. Ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Nice.
And I'll end my turn.
I'm gonna run over to the. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna pop rage, run over to the big guy, and cut him down.
All right. Swing on him.
Swing on him. All right. Just a second. All right. Natural 20. The total amount's going to come to 33.
Oh, it's a hit.
Is that a hit?
Oh, it's a hit.
Is that a hit? Okay.
It's a juicy hit.
Oh, it would have been 35 too. Sorry. So that's going to come to 20, 25, 27, 31 damage.
Okay. You manage to move up just in a complete rage. Charge up towards this giant that's standing well over 10 feet tall. You bring your axe up and a heroic slam and bury it deep into the stomach of this giant.
6 of it's radiant.
Split into it and pull back. As you do, the axe brings entrails and maggots and pus and blood back as you get sprayed with this necrotic decomposition.
Nice.
Okay. Is that your turn?
That will be my
Not so
turn.
bad.
The giant doesn't let out a cry because it feels no pain. As it stares down at you,
I will teach it pain.
it brings these chains wrapped around
Calm down,
both
please.
wrists and begins to thrash and slam them onto the ground. But it's Jez's turn.
Just a boom.
I'm blasting.
You gonna blast the
What kind of small frogs?
giant?
In his direction. Yeah.
Okay.
Just in his general direction.
It's an apathetic.
Natural 20.
Yeah!
Plus 7, so 27.
What are you
That
saying?
is a hit.
Yeah, it's coming your direction.
Yeah, but it's a natural 20, so. Even if it hits
Apparently,
me,
I just
it'll
need to
go
not
through
care
me.
anymore, and then I'll roll good.
Just need to not care anymore.
8.
Well, don't you get to do extra damage if you do that with the Eldritch Blast, or is it? Do you not get?
Shoot.
It's magic.
I get
gun.
plus 4. And no, it's not my gun.
Oh, I thought you
Oh,
were
do an
shooting.
Eldritch
No,
Blast.
it's just
Oh.
the gun does less damage than my Eldritch Blast. So I'm just doing Eldritch Blast.
Okay, so 8 damage.
You-
As you could tell by the whopping 1 point of damage I got last time.
Oh, it's just a bad roll.
Did you roll twice?
It doesn't say to roll twice.
You got a natural 20.
Yeah, you got a critical.
It's critical.
Oh,
Oh, you're supposed to roll twice with a critical?
Yes.
so
I didn't even roll twice.
What'd I say it was?
Did you just double your damage?
What'd I say?
No, I didn't even double my damage.
What'd I say
You
it
said
was?
8.
So 18.
Okay,
Oh, Jesus.
there we go.
That was just
that sounds like
That
a
was my
critical.
base damage rage.
You're supposed to roll your damage twice.
Yeah, I did
I
not.
thought you just double your damage.
No.
No,
You
you
just-
roll
you-
it twice.
You roll your weapon die twice, and then you add your modifier in. You don't double your modifier.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, yeah, I did. I'm
And then,
sorry.
and then you double.
Have you been doubling your?
I've never hit a critical.
Okay, this Eldritch Blast fires across, and as it lands right into the stomach of the giant, directly where Smavros just let in a nice big crater for you, his insides begin to boil and blister as you watch as flesh sacks begin to burn and pop open. Again, creature doesn't even seem to notice the physical damage.
I have a second beam.
Well, ew.
The second beam,
Mm-hmm.
Fire it.
special beam cannon.
14.
14. That just hits.
Shit, that was a hit. That was the damage. Hold on. I'm saving that. Hold on. Let me do it again. I didn't roll the hit again. Fuck, that's not gonna hit. That's not gonna hit. It's 13.
Does not hit.
Son of a bitch.
Okay. Up next is the giant.
Ooh.
Not technically that big hit. It's ours.
All right.
You inspired me. You did. You did 6 points of that damage.
Looking directly towards
At least it.
Smallvross, you see him bring up the chains and goes to smash directly down on top of you. And that
He's
is
like
going
exhausted level 2.
to be not a good roll.
Well, not today.
That's 8 plus 9.
Does not hit.
Does not hit. As he goes to slam down the chains, crush into the stone beneath his feet as you sidestep. That is his turn. It is back to Kaz. Kaz, you notice that the cultists that have gotten up are now almost in a weird stumble-like state. They're not even aggressive anymore. And they seem to be collapsing over dead.
Okay, so the
The only thing that's left now is pretty much the big giant.
Okay,
My name's Smallvross.
the big guy.
Yep.
Okay. Well. So I'm still swinging my weapon. Now that I see that the cultists are dying, I'm gonna turn around and I see Smallbross squaring up with this giant.
Yeah, you just watch as this chains just crashed into the plateau as Smallvross moved out of the way.
Okay. I'm going to. How much taller is Smallbross than me?
He's fairly taller than you.
Okay. Using my movement, I'm going to use my momentum and I'm going to acrobatics off his shoulder and I'm going to spin my weapon and attack him midair.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an acrobatics check.
Okay.
Keep a counter for how many times I shake my head at Elijah. It's too
Natural
many.
20.
You succeed.
I should have hit over 50
Okay.
damage on it.
And then I'm going
Really?
to attack him with my weapon.
I'll give you advantage since you got a natural 20 on
Advantage?
that. I'll give you
Okay.
advantage on it.
Sweet. Let's take it tonight. Check his dice, man. This is some fucking bullshit.
No,
So-
he deserves it. He's rolled bad really bad.
18
Really
We
plus.
bad.
all roll really bad.
That's a hit.
Not me.
Okay.
No, shut up.
Now I'm
I roll.
going to.
I'll roll phenomenal.
It's an unfortunate group altogether.
I want to do the same thing.
2. And that's going to be 7 points of damage. Gosh, I keep forgetting. So, and then sneak attack damage. 6 damage on top of that.
All right. You watch as, except for Smallvross feels as Kaz leaps off the shoulders of Smallvross, gaining the advantage of hidden sight as he spins like a cyclone into the chest, doing one solid strike across the upper chest of the giant before landing down on the ground.
Alright. As he lands, I'm going to shoot twice using
Okay.
my bonus action for the +6. That is a 29 to
That's
hit.
a hit.
For the first one. Okay. That's a natural 24.
This thing is exhausted like level 4. Holy shit.
Well, it's undead,
Okay.
so it's affected by accident.
Oh, yeah, oh.
Okay, so I'm going to roll for the first one.
I still like rolling that high.
I got 15 for the first shot,
Because everyone got a natural 20, but you got a natural 20 tonight.
On saves.
and then
That's weird. We all got a natural 20 tonight. What the fuck is that?
9 plus 6,
That ain't right.
15, 21 for the second.
The hit?
Oh, that was the damage.
Damage? Okay.
Yeah.
So what was the first?
15 and then 20.
15 and then 21?
21, yes.
Okay.
And it's like right this, you just.
How's it go?
You watch as Smallvross pulls back, or not Smallvross, but Labine pulls back 2 arrows, lets off 2 directly right into the eye sockets of this massive giant. It's and it's going to use Furious Defense.
Well, I wanted to try.
Is that a disengage?
No, it's a reaction. To make an attack, but I'm going to give you a
Magic.
disadvantage on it because you just blinded
Huh?
him.
Magic is the answer.
Magic. Or the acid.
And it's going to be against you,
Maybe
Lavender.
we shall start
Oh, yes! Attack of opportunity! Yes! No!
So, another natural 20. So let's just do it.
Yeah, I'm also going to use reckless attack.
Oh, no, I'm not singing another song.
24.
It's a hit.
As he almost knocks over his laptop.
17.
17.
Yes. 2 of that is radiant.
Okay. As you bring your axe up, and the giant looks as though it's about ready to swing the chains onto Lavender, you move forward and bury the axe into the knee of the giant. As the giant begins to stumble and fall forward, you grab one of the chains and run across as it's falling. And as it lands throat over its chain, you jump up onto the back of the giant and grab your axe and pin it into the neck and use the chain like a lever and just start carving through before you finally feel the neck give way. And the head rolls off the undead giant, and it is slain.
Where did the head lay?
He was mine!
Okay.
What do you mean? You got him.
I was supposed to kill him. You came in here and took this victory away from me.
You
We were all up here when it came up.
But I was assigned this.
And,
No,
and
you
you
weren't.
did a very good job, Small Ross. You got the killing blow. Look at you. And as I'm doing this, I'm just gonna check and make sure all the cultists are dying still.
Yeah, they're dead.
Okay.
They're very dead.
That's a very good job, Small
I'm
Ross.
going to pull my axe out.
They will sing of this in every tavern.
This
from
was
here
my victory.
to Vernolia.
It is your victory. We will just there for show. See, did you see that trick I did off your back and I spun and
I'm sorry.
was
I get mad sometimes.
You're a very passionate person.
What I do.
you were just in the moment. It's okay.
Is everything dead?
As you look around, yeah, you can see everything seems to be dead. Go ahead and give me another perception check there, Lavender.
21.
As your eyes begin to focus back, you can see that the shifts begin to slow down and stop. But just before they do, you look at the cultist's body and you watch as these tick-like things seem to be pulling themselves off of these corpses and skittering or flying off into the sky.
Can I try to run after one? That is skittering?
Sure.
I want to try to grab one.
Go ahead.
Do we see these things?
Lavender becomes the next boss.
So we just see him run after something.
Go ahead. Give me
Oh,
an athletics check.
oh, that's just a 2.
Just shoot one to the ground.
That's just a 2. I didn't get it.
Doing
Yeah,
your
you run up towards it and you go to try to grab one, but they're extremely fast. You don't even get close to it. And it seems to skitter off and fly away. And as you look towards the bodies, all of you look towards the corpses, and you see this strange phenomenon happening where the jaws of the lower jaw of the corpses seem to just slide off.
Right.
Is the thing still there, or did the guy punch it down into the earth?
What thing?
The
spire?
the screw, the giant screw.
That is there still.
That is there. I'm gonna swing on it with my axe.
Okay. Go ahead and swing.
Jesus Christ, it rolls forever.
17.
It's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
So it's going to be a total of 14. 17, 3 of it radiant.
Okay. What is your axe made out of?
What was that?
It was me.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Sound like a small cat.
I thought Vlad was down here. Is Vlad down
No,
here?
he's not. Okay, what
Please tell me that was your mouth.
I think it's just metal.
No.
what
No,
type
it's
of
steel.
Steel?
Steel.
Steel axe, okay.
Yes.
As you move up and you go to hit it, your axe just shatters over this spire. It obliterates it.
Even though it's protected in radiant.
Yeah.
Metal against metal.
Small brass?
My axe just shattered.
You just shattered your own
I'm
axe.
gonna punch the shit out of that.
So shatter his fist.
Okay. Go ahead.
All the bones in
punch,
its pocket.
Shatter
go
it
ahead and
all,
punch
buddy.
it.
Pick it up and use that as a weapon now.
Shatter away.
12.
Roll damage.
This is 5.
Take 5 points of damage.
Damn it.
Okay, so as I'm seeing him shatter his
No!
blooding his
No!
I'm going to run up to him. Small brass, calm down.
My axe!
Yes, it's broken.
This was the war chief's!
Oh, okay, we'll get it fixed. How about you calm down? You pick up the pieces. We'll see a blacksmith. Just. We will make a new axe. We'll use some pieces, so you still have it as a sentimental
What do
piece.
you mean make a new one?
We will fix it.
We'll make
How will you fix it? It's in multiple
We will-
pieces, correct?
It shattered in about 3 pieces.
It's fixable.
Is it fixable?
I mean, you do know that humans and dwarves and elves, they're all very fancy with their blacksmithing. Orcish blacksmithing is more crude and to the point, but repair is not definitely one of your strong suits. But you do know that the other races of Faramine are much more capable of repair than you.
They can fix this?
It looks like clean breaks. We could fix this, okay? Enough gold fixes anything.
Then fix it.
We have to go back and get to a forge.
Our next big town is Aurelia, I think. What was it?
We'll worry about that later, Fauna. I just small brass, please.
I'm just saying there'll be a accomplished blacksmith there.
Yes, there'll be blacksmiths there. Just don't break your arms. We need these very
I'm
strong,
gonna pick up the pieces. of the
capable
axe,
forearms and working.
put them into my bag.
Right.
The hilt is still.
Yeah, it's still solid, surprisingly. But you felt the shockwave move through your hands as you hit it, like when you hit a fastball with an aluminum bat, and you just weren't ready for it.
That is made of something.
You look back towards this twisted piece of black metal, and there's not even a dent in it from what you did.
Okay. So let's.
What is it?
I'm curious about the spire too. Jezebel. So, do you believe us now that your mother's crazy and
Did you see what she did?
She's still standing over the ledge, like looking in the direction her mom flew away.
Gosh.
What are you doing?
Listen, why don't you guys yell about your little axe? Look at the big shiny rock. I gotta go take care of a few things.
If you're gonna go chase after your mother, we could help with that.
Is her mother alive?
Does helping mean trying to stab her?
Well, it would have slowed her down, wouldn't it?
Slowed her down from what?
Running
Was
away.
she doing? Was she doing something in particular that
We
was
didn't
different
kill
from
her.
the other cultists or something? I don't understand.
Okay,
Are we not killing her?
well, we'll leave that up to Jezebel because apparently she is touchy on that subject. She was all about.
I'm not touchy. I just don't understand what your plan was there.
Stop! Whatever just happened? Did you not see the giant horse that came out of the sky carrying the?
I don't think anything was going to stop
the
that.
skeleton
We
thing.
figured out what's controlling them. because clearly there's something controlling that.
There's a lot of factors that are
It's the
happening
Black
right now.
Rock.
We just had a fucking banquet of bullshit just come out of the fucking sky.
Well,
And
you guys can stay here and argue. I'm gonna go home for a little bit.
I'm not trying to argue right now. I'm trying to fathom what just happened.
Uh-huh.
Jezebel, I think I need to go with you.
Does anybody else think this is weird?
I'm gonna take a lot.
This whole thing is weird.
Okay.
We come up here on a volcano.
I'm going to like.
I'm climbing back down.
Can
We are watching you do this.
Can I break a piece of the rock off?
so I'm going to follow her.
You're give me a strength check, and you.
I'm going to try to see if there's like any little like skitter marks, so, like, because I'm assuming there'd be like the things, because I'm like.
No,
so,
you don't see any tracks.
There's no fucking tracks.
24.
24.
Yes.
Smavros goes up to the spire and he grabs it with both hands and begins to hold back. You watch his muscles flex, his veins begin to pop, his teeth begin to grit until you see blood starting to drip down from his lip.
Smavros.
And he doesn't budge.
Stop. It's not moving. It's.
Give me an insight check, though, both of you, since you guys keep looking at it.
But have you tried headbutting it?
Don't tell him that.
Spike.
Might wake up from a dream.
9.
Okay, you don't notice.
12.
12. As you're looking at it and you're trying to convince Smallbross not to sit on the damn thing,
I'm gonna sit on it. I was breaking a piece off.
you realize something interesting about the spire itself, though. It almost kind of looks like the same black metal that the skeleton was wearing.
I'm going to. Okay. I'm going to take the robe off that I'm wearing. I'm going to take it and wrap it over my hand. I'm going to reach into my bag of holding.
Okay.
And I don't think I don't have them anymore. Never mind. I don't think nope, I still do. I'm going to reach into my bag and I'm going to pull out the Death Tongue dagger.
Okay.
Holding the cloth. And I'm going to hold it up to the spire. I'm going to try to does it look similar at all?
Okay. Go ahead and give me let you do a investigation or insight, whichever one's higher for you.
18.
18. As you look at it, you can tell that the dagger appears to be not made of the same material, but almost as though it was trying to imitate it. Like the dagger was a reverse engineer of this.
Huh. Okay.
Because if you look at the spire, it does have a twisting. It has almost like a twisting thing towards it. There goes my stream deck.
Is that your dice?
No, it's...
Don't unplug the camera.
Shut your mouth.
Sorry, folks. We're having
There's wires coming 3 feet up to my knees.
technical difficulties, and
Okay.
Got it?
Yep, got it. I should see it because it was right where the thing is. Alright, we're good. We're back.
all right. So I'm going to look around, and obviously Smallbross is right there.
Yep.
Is anybody else around?
Well, Jez and I believe Lavende began to leave.
Okay.
They left. Right? You guys are heading back?
Yeah. And while the messing with the spy, I was going to say, we should probably stay with Jezebel.
Folder, get over here.
Oh, okay.
Help me with this boulder.
Boulder.
Smallbross. No.
I'm gonna try to break
Follow-
another piece
follow
off
that.
again.
So while he's working on that,
Give me that strength check.
28.
Okay. As you are pulling, you notice it slightly shake.
Making progress.
No.
Okay.
Folder!
While he's occupied with that,
Tell you what, if you roll a 35, something may happen.
Natural 20s.
Yeah, what if it's a natural 20?
It has to be a 35.
Natural 20s aren't really the same in this edition.
I think that's his only like
Inspire me!
It's not automatic success.
okay, Fowler, since he's dealing with that, and the other two appear to not to care, we're just trying to spy and try to kill us.
I think they do. That's why they're going after her mother. But go on.
Why don't we investigate and see if we can find any clue on what the fuck just happened? Because I'm pretty sure her mother's not gonna fucking tell us.
He's so sure of himself.
Never know. I could be quite.
Okay, you see this dagger?
I could be quite persuasive.
No, you can't. Okay, you see this dagger?
Right.
What does it look like?
Like a dagger.
Holy shit.
Is it special?
Okay.
What you got there, old guy?
I'm just gonna grab him by the cheeks, see the dagger, and I'm gonna turn him towards the spire that's sticking out of the ground.
Okay.
Dagger? That! Dagger!
Alright, hand it to me.
I'm gonna hand him a dagger.
I'm gonna go stab the spire with the dagger.
Go and roll to hit it. Actually, don't roll to hit it, just roll damage.
You get a natural 20!
Everyone gets an natural 20 tonight, baby!
It's like it's an inanimate object. Like that's just so important.
Such a good roll. The most important roll of the night.
Is it just a strength modifier? I have 0, so it's just a natural 20. Yeah.
The Death Cultist dagger, I have the stats for it.
I believe it's a D6, right? It's a D6
It's
or
got
D4?
something weird about it.
D6 or D4?
D4?
It's a D4 plus... Oh, no, never mind.
Yeah,
You don't
it's
have
D4.
that. Yeah, it's a disturbing black spiral blade that gives a sense of anxiety when holding it. You have a +1 to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon.
So roll a D4.
What if he accidentally stabbed himself?
Well, the damage caused by this weapon cannot be healed by conventional medicine.
I know.
Don't hurt my boulder.
It's +1, you said? So it'll be 4.
4. You see him stab the spire, and were you trying to pull it still while he's doing this?
Yeah, I'm still pulling it.
Okay, so as he's pulling it, you go ahead and stab it, and the dagger just shatters.
I don't think it works.
Yeah, get it while it's low. Push it!
I wasn't telling you to stab.
Push it, Fowler!
You weren't saying anything. You were
Oh!
just saying knife, rock.
Don't you think they look similar?
Well,
There's
yeah.
a correlation here.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
They're clearly.
Fucking, I'm so goddamn alone on this fucking volcano. I'm just gonna start searching the bodies by myself.
They're
I'm
clearly-
gonna investigate by myself because I'm the only one who gives a shit. So, investigation roll. Alright, I got 20.
Kaz, what are you doing?
Shut up! Look at your goddamn boulder!
I broke a knife. I'm sorry. I don't want to hold it, man. It makes me feel uncomfortable. Can you take it back?
So,
that there
as
anymore? It's
you
broken.
begin to look towards the bodies and look through them, they are just wearing robes over their dress clothes, their normal dress clothes. And as you look towards them, you don't find anything odd on their persons. They all seem to be wielding these death tongue daggers. However, what'd you get on your investigation? 20?
Yeah, 18 plus 2.
You could realize that most of these bodies, as you check them, and you've been around death before. You've been around death of the recently departed. You know what decomposition and what the stages of decay are. You know how warm a body is 10 minutes after it dies.
Sorry. Excuse me.
These bodies have been dead for a while. Like, dead and frozen.
Like they feel like frozen meat.
They feel like they were frozen in a stage of decay.
Okay. I'm gonna make sure I check over the red-robed individuals, see if they have any sort of talismans of like.
You check on him, and he feels normal.
Okay.
Hot-blooded still.
All right. Is he wearing normal clothes underneath it?
Mm-hmm.
Taking off his robe, I'm going to stash that too in my backpack. What does his attire look like? Does he look like an aristocrat? Does he look like
You go. I would say you can go ahead and give me a insight check.
15 plus 15
You remember seeing this individual working at the manor.
at the manor?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So after that, I'm done looking around. They're still fucking with the rock.
Are you guys still fucking with the rock?
Are you helping me fuck with the rock?
I'm just kind of like trying to figure out what he was wanting me to do with that dagger. But also, was Lavender the only person that saw the ticks?
Yes.
Yes.
Just making sure.
Oh, he was the only person who saw him?
Yes.
Wait, there were ticks?
Did he say anything? Did you say anything?
He didn't say anything.
Not yet.
I was gonna bring it up, but never mind. All right. So, is there any bodies around the rock?
Yes.
I'll check those bodies.
Meanwhile, Jezebel and Lavender, you guys are making your way back to the town, right?
Yeah, I'm taking horses.
All right. Both of them?
Oh, that's dirty.
We could just take one.
Wait, what horses?
Can one horse support?
Well, I can ride on
I'm
small
a-
roads.
What horse?
I'm a tiny little person.
What horse are they taking?
We're not taking horse meat.
She took horse meat.
So let's roleplay that down by the tree line, since I don't think Lavender would have.
All right, so I'll take my horse, and you can take horse feathers or whatever his name
Did you
is.
see what Small Horse did back there? Plus, I got the
Yeah, I
lots
saw
of
him smash his axe into itty bitty pieces. So.
I mean, before that. There's a lot to happen before that.
So
I
you're
don't want to.
saying you
I'm
want to
saying.
take horse.
I'm saying
guy?
that for my safety. I don't want to end up like the big guy that was back
You
there.
gotta live a long day. You gotta be afraid if you're gonna die before sunrise sometimes.
There's a lot worse than death.
You can probably talk your way out of it.
Do you think I can talk my way out of it?
I'm
Not
gonna hop up on my horse.
And I'm going to hop on behind her. I'm not taking horse meat. That's a bad.
Alright, sure, last chance.
1,000% last chance.
Alright,
Yes.
I'm gonna kick the side of the horse and get going.
You guys take off, and you guys are going to have a solid, 20-minute head start.
Yeah. And
So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward here. About 30 minutes have gone by now.
was going to talk about the ticks with her.
Yeah. If you
Yeah,
want
well,
to
we were. Yeah.
Go ahead.
So, did you see the things that were attached to everybody?
You mean the robes?
No, there was like bugs attached to them. When I was younger, there were like those bugs that stick to you and like you have to like burn them off. Do you ever?
Ticks?
Yes, those. I forgot what they're called. I haven't seen them in a while. But they were like on everybody.
Can you see through the clothes or something?
No, they were like on the outside.
I don't know what that means.
There's a lot of weird things going on. That's why I felt like I needed to
Yeah.
come with you.
Yeah.
Because I think your mom knows. Because there was some. No one to the other place. It
Well,
felt like that.
I was hoping to talk with her more. She was starting to open up about how disappointment and all that, and then she decided to turn to a bat person.
I'm glad you decided.
Never seen her do that before, so
I'm glad you decided to take my advice to talk to her.
yeah, it was real fun.
Yeah,
Made me
it
feel real
was.
good
It
about
was. It
myself.
was kind of fun. Not going to lie.
I'm not gonna lie either, Lavender. Might end up killing my mom tonight. So I hope that doesn't disappoint you much.
Just talk to her first.
She really pissed me off.
I mean, I get
It's a
it.
double whammy so far.
I get it. I mean, she was a part of that. So, like, I get it. But talk to her first.
We'll see.
Figure out what is going on first.
We'll see.
And then you can do that, I guess.
Oh, I never
I'm not
asked.
going to stop you.
I never asked for good conscience. Stop. All right.
I just didn't want to take horse meat. That's why we're here.
All right. Let's just the rest of the ride. Let's just think about what we've done.
What do you mean?
I'm not talking the rest of the time.
What do you mean? What did I do wrong? Did I do something wrong?
Meanwhile, about 30 minutes later,
This is
up on
fruitless.
the plateau, If you would like to give me another strength check, you definitely can. If you can get.
I'll give him one more. I will give it one good strength check.
I believe in you.
No.
So yeah, your hands are sore and tired, and you've just been straining on this spike coming out of the ground for about 30 minutes now. Kaz has gone through all the belongings and looking through the cultists, finding what he has found, and Fallner was also looking at the bodies. Are you looking for anything in particular?
Well, not just anything that might be interesting.
Okay, give me an investigation check.
Something that might be out of the ordinary. Oh, 17.
You don't find anything that is out of the ordinary.
Okay. So
I'll check bodies, mate, but I didn't find rubbish.
yes, there's nothing here.
All right.
I have more questions than answers.
Well, apparently they're necromancers, so there's that.
Yeah, someone's some fucking giant.
No, that was the thing that came out of the sky. I'm talking about this asshole right here.
The one I killed.
Yes, the one in the red robes. He's warm. He's new dead. The rest of these bodies, they've been dead for weeks. For all we know, that Jezebel and Lobday are riding right into a town full of dead people.
The whole town was dead.
It's
It's been dead since we first got here.
Her lover. Her previous lover. I told you should have killed him.
pretty good necromancers out there. And, well,
Maybe
Small
that's
Ross has killed half the village, so
maybe that's why the centaurs wanted to run it through.
I don't think the centaurs know.
We have to kill the other half of the village.
We should not let them do it. They'll fucking die.
We're wasting our
Everybody
time
has-
talking.
They'll have undead centaurs after
Okay,
that.
let's just get going.
Let us go protect Jez and her mother and kill the rest of the village.
All right.
You're completely over the rock.
We will save the town from the centaurs by killing it.
No, I was thinking, you got shards of blade, right? Maybe you can just wrap it around your fists,
Don't tell him that.
punch people.
Why would you remind me of my broken
Let's just get going.
blade?
Okay, I'm going to start walking down, and I'm going to start heading
follow.
towards our horses.
So when you guys walk down, you guys realize that there are there's horse meat.
Yes.
And the horse that you rode on, Kaz,
It was Lobday.
was Lavende.
Yeah.
So there's only one horse.
Pony.
I'm not walking. I'm getting on horse meat. I'm getting on the back, the rear end.
Well, I'll get on the front end.
Fallner, how are you going to travel?
Lift them up, boys.
There's not enough room for
Can you
him.
ride him over here by this ledge?
He could ride in your lap.
He could ride in my lap.
Yeah.
Bring him over here by this ledge. I'll jump up.
How low is he to the ground?
You ain't fucking picking me up. Oh,
I'm gonna pick him up.
you're not picking
Every
me up.
episode.
Give me a strength check.
You know how disrespectful that is.
And
You start wearing spikes.
You can beat this. This is only a 17.
do you want to fight it?
Of course I won't fight it.
Give me an
Start kicking
athletics
your
check.
legs.
Fight.
Actually, I'll make it an opposing strength check.
Oh, fuck me. I have no strength. 12.
Okay. You grab him by the arm, and you
We
hoist
don't
him
have
up.
time for this.
And my other arm catches him in the face.
Other arm swings for you.
Okay,
You actually trying to hit him?
you can.
Yeah?
Roll damage.
No, he has to roll to hit.
Yeah, he's gonna roll to hit, then damage.
15.
Does not hit.
Swing and a miss. And he puts you down on his lap.
Child.
I will protect you
I don't need protecting. I'm here to protect you.
and protect my front. Yeah!
Horse beat takes off towards the town. And that is where we're gonna go to break.
Right down.
So we're gonna go to break real quick. I gotta go over and do it from the computer, but we will be right back.
So we watch as we awkwardly look at the camera and don't know what to do.
Oh
For
god!
5 seconds.
I did leg day!
It's like this.
Computer button.
Are you looking to pursue a career in medical science? Then look no further than Chicago City University, where our expert faculty and staff will help you gather the tools that you need to push yourself into the future you want. Not enough time in the day? Have no fear. With our PhD professors, they'll be able to fill any time slot you need. Here's Dr. Ruth on his way to class. What you reading there, Doctor? Okay, you keep your secrets. Uh-oh, looks like Dr. Ruth forgot to write something on the board. Professionalism, work ethic, knowledge, advancement. That's too many hands, Dr. Ruth. You can stop now. Chicago City University. Enroll today.
Good evening. My name is Alice Grayson. Tonight, I will be teaching you the very important tenets of the Camarilla. This is the new society or social club you've just been introduced to. These are laws, our code of ethics. Number 1, masquerade. This is by far the most important and valuable to our kind. One shall not reveal thy true nature to those not of the blood. Doing so shall renounce all claim to thy blood. Now that sounds like a bunch of old school Latin lingo, not like cool or bad or rad. But don't worry, you will learn to understand this. Do not reveal yourself to those not of kindred kind, or what you may think yourself of as a vampire, a lost boy, or a Dracula. He is real, but just it's different story. And anyways, and look, a convenient door. Let's just come with me on this adventure. Which hand do I?
There's no door there, Grayson. You're in a living room.
The second tradition of the Camarilla. Domain. Thy domain is thine own concern. All others owe thee respect while in it. None may challenge thy word while in thy domain. Good, you made it. Hey, look where we ended up. This is someone else's domain, which means we have to be on our best behavior. I know you youngsters like playing with your skateboards and your G.I. Joes, but you can't do that here without asking for permission. Feeding, breaking the masquerade, these are all things that can't be tolerated here. You can rest assured, if you do that, you will not be smooth criminal. Third tradition, progeny. Thou shalt only sire another with the permission of thine elder. If thou createst another without thine elder's leave, both thou and thy progeny shall be slain. Congratulations! It's a boy! Where's the cigars? No. You're here because you decided to sire a child. Congratulations. However, there are a lot of important responsibilities that come along with this decision. Not only are they an extension of you, but also of the prince who granted you permission of your child. When choosing your child, be sure to avoid certain qualities. Things such as loud, obnoxious, brash, stubborn, impulsive. These are all qualities that can often lead to headaches. I know if I had a child like that, I would just snake myself. Fourth tradition, accounting. Those thou create are thine own children, until thy progeny shall be released. Thou shalt command them in all things. Their sins are thine to endure. Great. Wound up in the prince's office. Your child is screwed up, and now you're accountable. Remember, their mess is your mess. Be sure to instill these traditions in them. Teach them early. You can't have them running around the city doing things like using disciplines for a certain mundane task as feeding in a bathroom. Amateur. Be sure they have a driver's license. They can operate a vehicle appropriately, or at least know how to get around the city without causing a mess. Or things like breaking into a government facility that's filled with security cameras. These are all problematic things that will put you right here. Yeesh. I wouldn't want to do that. So remember, you are accountable. Fifth tradition, hospitality. Honor one another's domain. When thou comest to a foreign city, thou shalt present thyself to the one who ruleth there. Without the word of acceptance, thou art nothing. Ah, no, not like this! Gotcha. That's not actually the sun behind me. And I'm not on a beach. This is a green screen. Powerful state-of-the-art technology owned by the Camarilla. And we bring it here for you tonight to teach you an important lesson about hospitality. You see, you're not from Miami, and you didn't introduce yourself to the prince. big no-no. If you do that, you might actually end up on this beach and seeing the sunrise one last time. Except you'd be staked. Then you'd be chained and gagged. And as you see the sun rise, your insides would be set ablaze as your eyes melt from your skull. Remember that, kindred. You don't want that. It's bad. The sixth tradition. Destruction. Thou art forbidden to destroy another of thy kind. The right of destruction belongeth only to thy elder. Only the eldest among thee shall call the blood hunt. Well, here you are, kindred. End of the road. You've broken too many traditions. The prince has decided against Torval. He's sentenced you to final death. What does that mean? It means they send someone like me. Truth. Justice. The Camarilla way. Captain Camarilla is here to save the day. This will normally end in a few ways. Either you'll end up in a pile of ash, or you'll end up a puddle. If it's raining, of course, ash and water don't mix very well. Your final moments can be remembered as being flushed down a bathroom toilet, or rinsing your way through a sewer drain. Not pleasant, I would imagine.
He waited so
And we're back.
And we're back.
back again.
Shady's back.
No,
And
Death
I'm
Attack
back
is
too.
back.
No,
Yeah.
Shady.
Next week, or tomorrow, we'll make sure that we have the stream deck ready.
What's tomorrow?
Switching. Wow.
Tomorrow is Monday.
It's the longest of days.
You're supposed to segue into what tomorrow is.
Tomorrow
I did.
is Chicago by Night.
Monday.
Episode
12.
12? Is it episode 12?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Episode 12. And I believe the title is called Everyone Dies. I don't know what the title. What is the title?
I guess they have to find out in the Discord.
You don't know yet, do you?
So what you're saying is he just named it for you. You're welcome.
Welcome to Near Dark. We're all procrastinators.
Okay, so
Not me.
Mhm.
the gang up at the top.
Biggest
You
procrastinator.
guys have already descended. You guys started heading back towards Ravensbrink, correct?
Correct.
All right, very well.
With me leading the charge.
Lavende and Jezebel, both of you ride back. It's about this time without having to track anything. Even though last time you knew what route you were taking, you were able to move with greater haste without worrying about being ambushed, possibly. You make your way back to Raven's Grin, the darkness of night. The town is eerily quiet. And as you make your way past the upper rise of the city, you actually hear the sound of a horse galloping through the streets. The sound of hooves clacking hard on the stone catch your attention. And as it breaks around the corner, you see Daramir riding a steed, making his way towards you.
Should I get my bow ready?
So he sees it.
Yep, he sees you and he's making his way over. And as he does, he stops the horse, he turns. Where's the rest of them?
They're following.
I'm sitting on top of the horse.
They're following. They're behind us.
We need to get to the matter. I just saw Lady Savant make her way back just a little bit ago. But there's something not right with the townspeople.
Yeah, we picked up on that. Why don't why don't we go to the manor and check that out, and you can maybe go check on the townspeople? How's that sound?
I already have checked on the townspeople.
We'll do another round. I'm trying to say we don't need you.
Do you not want my help?
No, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really trust you right now. You've been living here, and you haven't noticed anything weird going on so far, so...
No. I haven't.
How is that?
How do we know he's not dead?
How do you know I'm not dead? What
Come
are you
here.
talking about? He moves the horse over next to you.
I'm gonna reach out and feel his pulse.
You put your finger on to his warm skin, and you feel a strong pulse.
I'll bite you.
He has a pulse.
What's going on? What did you guys find out?
Well, appears my mother is running some sort of really fucking freaky club on top of the volcano, so she turned to a bat, flew off, a bunch of people dressed in cultist robes. I'm fairly certain they're dead. They're all dead.
So all the missing villagers are
I didn't say they're villagers. They're wearing robes. We don't know.
dead.
We don't know. We don't know who they were.
Do you
We don't
remember
know
what
that.
I said about the basement?
I think we need to go check it out.
I really don't want to, but I think we have to.
We
He's
should
just on
wait
foot, right? You said.
Huh?
He's just on foot.
No, he's on a horse.
Okay.
We should wait for your companions. We shouldn't go in there alone.
Well, here's the thing about them. Only one of them is useful. I'm not gonna say which one, in case you repeat that. And,
The elf?
Hmm?
The elf?
I'm not going to confirm or deny that. I'm just saying, out of three, only one of them is really gonna be useful. The other two might cause problems. So why don't we just go ahead and head on? We're better off just the
If
three
they're
of
going to
us.
cause problems, I don't want them causing problems out here with
Oh, this could have been so smooth if you didn't
Jez.
show up.
I have to agree with you.
The people are standing in their homes in a comatose state. They're not even moving.
What's the problem?
Whatever's causing this to happen is somewhere here in the city.
And why didn't it affect you?
I don't know why it didn't affect me.
We just saw back there. I don't really know. I'm kind of in the same boat with you in this, honestly.
See, how'd you see the things on them? Do to him. Do the thing to him.
I'm going to stare at him intently.
Okay, give me a perception check.
13.
You stare at him intently and see just him.
I don't see anything.
Alright.
I don't know how. I'm going to be honest. I don't know how I did that before. It just kind of happened.
Oh, so you don't know if you even did it right now, so we still don't know.
Yes.
Let's just go. Let's go. You're gonna.
What about your companions?
Don't know where to go.
We don't have time to wait for them. They know where to find me.
Do they?
I think you
Yeah,
said,
they know where to find me.
You said where you were going.
Alright. You take the lead then, Jezebel.
How far away is the manor from where we're at?
It's not too far. Probably about half a mile.
All right. Once we start getting close, I want to dismount the horse before we start walking the main road to the house.
Okay.
So it's not as loud approaching. And I don't want to walk in like a main pathway either. I want to try to walk through wherever there's cover. What's the scenery like?
So, the house is up on the hill
Mhm.
of the city.
Mhm.
And you have to go through a gated fence, and then there's a long pathway that goes up a hill to the manor.
Okay.
Manor itself is nestled back in the woods.
Okay.
Okay?
Mhm.
As you make your way over towards the manor, you actually end up finding what you pass by a few homes. As you do, you see the occupants of the homes just in bizarre states. One individual seems to be just standing outside, just gazing at nothing.
Hey,
Another one seems to be inside its home. You see the soft flicker of the flame illuminating the inside as the person just repeatedly begins to walk into the wall, bouncing off and walking back and going into the wall.
Can I go up and fill the one that's standing outside?
don't
'Cause
do
we're-
that, Lavender. Don't do that. Don't do it.
Why not?
What if it like bites you or something and then you catch it? It could be like rabies.
I'm going to reach out.
God damn it.
Okay.
I want to feel like if it's cold or if it does anything.
Put your hand on. And it is very warm.
I'm gonna look into its eyes. How are its eyes? Are like dilated or anything like that?
Yeah, it looks like the person's, like when someone opens their eyes when they're sleeping. Like if you open someone's eyelids while they're sleeping.
Lavender, get back over here.
It looks like he's asleep.
Alright,
He
great.
was a she or she.
It's a he.
It looks like he's asleep.
Great, let's let them dream. Let them have a little nap time. Come on.
Didn't they mention something about dream?
Yeah, I was just about to ask Darmy about that before you went and decided to have a play date. Darmy,
Yes.
during your times here, doing your little rounds, have you ever heard anyone talking about someone called the Dreamer?
No.
You're really hesitant there.
The dreams. That is weird, though. Some of the villages have been complaining about nightmares in the last few weeks. I know that the Thunder protects me from nightmares.
So that one in there is just moving in their sleep? Do people usually do that? Are they all like that?
Let's just keep going.
You
Sounds like
finally,
nothing would do to help them.
you finally make your way towards the gates of the manor. They are wide open.
I don't like that. I don't like this.
We were here before.
Yeah, we left the gates open when we left.
Oh, they left open by you guys.
Yes.
Oh, alright.
We didn't really tell you, but we found your mom's guy friend.
Riker's dead.
Yeah, Riker's dead.
Someone told me that. Yeah, Kaz told me that, right?
Oh, I didn't know that
Yeah.
he told you that. I'm
Well,
sorry.
Kaz told me that.
Oh, I didn't know.
I mean, you don't need to act all weird about it. I don't really care. He was kind of fucking my mom while she was still married to my dad, so.
They're supposing so.
Phones?
Yeah, probably someone had their phone next to their mic.
Apple phones?
We both did.
Yeah. Maybe somebody, I don't know.
Is it gone away, guys?
Give it a minute.
How do you want us to
It's
go
gone
in?
now. Okay, sorry.
How do you want us to go in?
Did you grow up here? No, it's a really weird.
I did grow up here, and there's a back entrance that we could take. There's a side entrance we could take, and another side entrance we could take, and there's, the main entrance. I feel like it's not going to matter which entrance we take, because I'm pretty sure she's going to know either way. So,
Let's just go.
make it easy on ourselves and just go through the front door.
Alright. I'll try to stay back. Let you go in, and if you engage her, I won't make a move until she gets hostile. And once a fight breaks out, then I'll push in. But I will not strike your mother down in front of you.
Alright. I wasn't really worried about it.
Unless you want me to.
I don't need you to.
Very well.
Going in.
Yeah, you move in. It's fine.
This is a character.
Two of you move through the door with Daramir tailing behind. Do you guys go into the front?
Yeah.
As you make your way into the front, you notice that the door to the basement, clearly visible within the foyer, is wide open. You can actually hear a wind.
Lavender, didn't you say something about the basement a little bit ago?
Daramir, that's the sound I was talking about. That's what happened.
What do you mean?
The basement's weird. Have you
There's
ever been?
nothing. The base. I've been in the basement. It wasn't weird the last time I was
The
here.
basement was weird.
It was a normal basement.
It's not normal.
It
There
has
was
been like 2
chains,
years though.
chains, and other stuff. Scary. It's very scary down there.
Chains. All right. How about we go check it out? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to head over towards it and just kind of like look around and look down the stairs.
As you move over and you peek down, your dark vision can see into this darkness. And you're immediately caught off guard because you know what the basement looks like. When you go down the stairs, there's a sharp turn to the left, and then it's just an open space filled usually with junk and garbage. But that's not what you see. You see the staircase descend down and turn to the left, but the room's longer. You can tell just by the shadow and how the light's moving that the room is much longer than it's supposed to be.
Weird. Looks like they renovated the basement.
No, it changed. I went down there by myself, and I found him and everybody else. When we went down, it was different.
Can you both see in the dark?
I can't.
Daramir looks towards you and he brings out his sword and makes it glow.
Well, it looks like Darwin needs to lead the way then. If you would.
He steps down and begins to walk down the steps. Before he takes a left, moves forward.
I need to get down there before the door closes. It tried to close on me.
I'm sure we could open it. There's
I
no
don't
lock
know.
on it,
Don't know.
right? I'm gonna look back. Is there a lock on it? There's no lock. Do you want to do this? You can stay upstairs. You seem a little skittish.
I've been down there already. I know it's down there.
Right.
Two of you go down.
I'm going to go down.
As you go down and you take a left and you look as well, you see Daramir moving forward. That doorway that you saw open before Lavender is now wide open.
That's the door that I saw. Remember I said the door?
Yep.
I'm talking to Daramir. That's the door that I saw. I told
He
you.
looks back towards you and puts his...
I'm going to look at Jess and be like,
That's not me.
I'll get right back.
What does that mean?
He's getting a
If
monster.
he's getting a fucking prop, I swear to God.
He's getting a monster.
No.
what fucking minis did he buy?
Don't say that.
He's
I
buying
know.
some fucked up shit.
He has
I know
he's
it.
been buying a lot of minis lately, and the big ones.
Yes, I've seen the boxes.
Some like Eldritch Horror shit.
Rain's calling a giant ghost dragon.
Hey, we've already fought a Lich Dragon. That's nothing. A Ghost Dragon, nothing. Granted, that was a different campaign.
May have walked into a boss fight by yourself.
Woo!
Woo! Don't worry, I got this.
Range it up.
I don't know, Mr.
It's a pizza wall.
29, 28 rolls. To hit.
That's only to hit. I stayed.
It's only to hit. Okay.
I don't know. I
That's
don't do the
insane
math.
to hit.
Did they send it back?
Huh? No, I have allergies right now, so I
Oh.
didn't want to blow
I
my
thought
nose.
you were going up to get a mini.
Well, that is what we thought. Going to go to get them.
So that door is wide open.
Is it casting like a light? Can we see inside
Yeah,
the
you
door?
can see a little bit inside.
And you see a bottle of Claritin D.
Roll for initiative.
Can I like?
Sweet, sweet, sweet.
Oh God. Can I like try to like?
You want to go move forward?
Well, I'm just gonna like try to see because I couldn't see it before what was inside because it wasn't open enough. I just saw like snow and ice and stuff.
Yep.
Since it's wide open, what is fully in there?
As it's wide open, you can see it. Looks like you can. It's not as dark in there. It's a little bit more illuminated. However, it's illuminated because of this bluish, frozen light. There seems to be this cascade of cold, freezing terrain.
I'm taking a step back.
This isn't right.
Alright, you see that? You guys all see that?
I see
It's
that.
not just me.
I see it.
Darmir
before.
quick snaps his head back again.
Do you see it? Alright, I just need to know before I proceed. Sorry. He's such an asshole.
He moves back in, and he breaks the plane into the room. As he does, his breath clouds out. You can see there's a massive temperature drop. As you move in, your skin begins to prickle, your hair begins to stand up. Need you all to give me a perception check.
Natural 20, 24.
Okay.
Don't.
Got an 8.
Oh, Faulkner, where'd you come from?
His little legs got him to us quick.
19, 20, 22.
Wow. I dropped my phone and I caught it with my feet.
Both of you see at the very end, on the other side, there is a wall covered with this black symbiote-like webbing. Inside the webbing, there appears to be massive blue balls of energy. It can be like pulsing, like heartbeats. There's like pockets of them. Both of you begin to hear a whisper inside your head.
Welcome to the dream.
Your footsteps stepping out into the basement. As you see your mother make her appearance, Jezebel.
I'm gonna ready my bow.
This is quite the welcome home party you have going on for me down here. It's a little gross, not gonna lie. Don't really like it.
Giselle.
I don't like that
Still
name.
sticking with that name, alright? Yeah.
This is the dreamer.
The other thing you're talking about with your cult friends?
He came to us
Hmm.
so many years ago.
How many years ago?
Right before you were born.
You've been doing this since before I was born.
Oh, yes. You see, the dreamer only lets you see what he wants you to see. And now, since you all stopped us from getting the soul, you have put everything at jeopardy.
Did we really stop it?
I don't know what she's even talking about. Soul, what soul? What are you talking about? Also, I find it weird that you said I was a disappointment. This is kind of disappointing. For, like, everyone.
You
the
were
whole town.
supposed to be the host.
What does that mean? What?
We needed a body that could contain the dreamer.
Gross.
You rejected it.
Like on accident, or what is...
Your infernal heritage. Out of all the children I could have had, you just had to pop out a tiefling.
You know, I was having quite the conversation with my friend Lavender here about whether or not I was going to kill you, and you're making my decision real easy.
I told her to try to make amends.
You may not be the host. I don't want to kill you. Come with me. We can bring the dreamer back. He sleeps.
Alright, you know, I was trying to vouch for you a little bit ago. Everyone's calling you crazy, and I was like, nah, she's not crazy. She's just weird. No, you're fucking crazy. What is the dreamer? What are you talking about? And who's the host? What? Where are we going? Where do you want me to go? There's a lot of questions I have.
Well, he is the dreamer, or part of the dreamer. It fell from the sky. It came from the stars above. And now, he told us secrets. Giselle, he's told us things about the universe that the gods have lied about. They know secrets.
Ask her about the bugs.
What bugs?
I told you about the bugs. Ask her about
The bugs? Oh, the bugs. Alright, so these ticks, these giant ticks on people, does that have something to do with all this, I take it?
Ha. Parasites?
Yeah, you got one on you? Did you got one on you?
No.
I don't know. I don't know how to do that. I'm kind of scared.
They are for the devoted that are strong-willed. To make them more compliant.
Oh, so you're not very strong-willed.
And you could see them as maggots on the dreamer's body.
That is really gross.
Alright. Alright, Mom, here, I'm gonna level with you, alright? I don't really care about any of this. I have some stuff I got going on the side here that's a little bit more important to me. I kind of want to go, but I got some friends who are probably not going to be too happy about leaving behind a whole village of people to suffer this curse that's going on, so I'm going to need you to help me out here.
I knew you weren't going to do this voluntarily. So the dreamer will do it for me. Roll initiative.
5. I got a natural 1.
17.
I got a 1.
Alright, Fat, you're getting what you want. We're killing the mom. Happy birthday.
They're all saying kill the mom because she hates tieflings.
I wanted to kill the mom before it was cool.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Don't.
But you failed.
Yeah, but you failed.
All right.
She got away.
But you did.
Now,
Hello, my fellow kids.
the two of you, or three of you, you guys just returned back into the city. What would you guys like to do?
Well, do we see Jezebel or any of them nearby?
Nope.
I'm gonna peek around Small Bras. Well, do you two have any ideas where they would be?
Maybe the ship.
Oh, they probably went back to the ship. She's probably drinking.
She probably went back to her parents' house.
Literally said she's gonna go see her mom. She told you.
Well, where should we go?
Just so
Well, I didn't see what direction her mother went. And apparently she went to go find her.
We're in town, correct?
Yep.
Should we start killing the town?
No,
Fuck.
I don't think that's a smart choice.
I thought we were killing the other half of the town.
No, because we don't know who's fucking dead or not.
Oh, now you want to use logic. I thought you just stab things and just look at me stupid.
Mate, you just hold up a knife, pointed at it, and pointed at a rock. What else was I supposed to get out of it?
A correlation. Similarities.
Well, obviously, that's what you don't have to do that.
How do you pass Bard College? It's beyond me. Alright, I'm going to...
I
Cheated
did.
his way through. He sucked all
Can I
the
use...
dicks.
Wow, you guys are fucking assholes.
Can I use investigation to kind of...
Fucking
They were
mother
on the
kills you.
horse.
Yeah.
So fresh tracks.
I feel bad if she
You do
does.
investigation
I will.
or survival.
Yeah, investigation. Oh, 21.
Okay, yeah, you pick up horse tracks that came from
That's right.
the forest, and it's leading back towards the manor.
Okay. Well, there's fresh tracks right there. I'm assuming that they took the horse and they're up the manor.
We should go to the
It's
manor.
almost like I fucking said it.
With what logic?
Oh, there's
You just say things. How can
I'm just saying, she probably went to her parents' house.
And I said we should go to the ship.
Okay. Fresh tracks.
I'll take all the
lead
credit,
towards the
not the
manor.
blame.
So are we going to the manor?
Let's go to the manor.
All right, jump back on.
Why'd you get off?
That's what she said.
I never jumped off the horse.
Wow. Okay.
Sorry, I can't.
Holy crap.
So, the three of you make your way to the manor.
As I'm riding behind
I've never
both
seen
of them, I'm
Justin
just
look
like, I
like
could
this
slit
before.
both their throats and they wouldn't
That's
know
the
any
cool.
better.
I mean, they're still they'd know. They just would be bleeding out for a few minutes. They'd
Tempest
die.
protects my throat.
Not from Kaz.
And as you three enter into the room of the manor through the front door, you actually hear what sounds like a shriek wailing from the basement.
Okay. Well, Small Brass, do you have any other weapons?
What did you guys get for your initiative?
17.
You got 5?
Oh, 5. Yeah, I did.
Small Brass,
Yes,
do you have any other weapons on you?
yes. My fighting spirit. Let's go.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Here, take this.
I have a dagger.
I've already ran away.
You can use a dagger.
Full body.
I've charged towards the screaming.
About to fight like a football
Okay,
player.
so I'm running towards him. Small Brass, take this.
I don't need it.
Oh god.
Okay, fine.
Oh, he does have his special weapon.
Shh, dude.
I didn't say what it was.
Spoilers.
You've done it. What?
So I'm drawing my rapier and then I'm heading down the
Alright,
stairs.
and as you head down, you see as Lady Savant moves forward and her hands glowing with eldritch magic, you see her fire off eldritch blast towards Lafayette.
You bitch.
Could certainly try. What's the DC?
Well, we're going to find out here.
Oh, it's not a DC.
It's to hit you.
It's a hit.
No.
That is going to be a...
It's supposed to be a 17.
That is a miss!
Oh, thank God.
Eldritch blast flies across the room, and then she moves forward to... Oh no, she can
Don't you fucking dare.
use it twice.
Oh, she's got the...
I dare you.
She's going to fire it again. Same thing. It's a miss again. 2 Eldritch blasts
Neo.
Someone doesn't have
fire
glasses
across the
on.
room and miss you.
It must run in the family.
She hit
I could. I'm in reach to hit you in your life.
Yes, it is your turn.
Alright.
I've been reached to hit.
Alright, I don't know why is it in my life everyone I care about gets Eldritch powers and betrays me. Alright, I'm gonna blast back.
Okay.
It's gonna be a blast party.
This party's a blast.
How'd you know
This
that?
party's a blast.
Slap bast. Slap blast.
Alright, don't roll
So
shitty, don't
slap.
roll shitty.
It sounded better in here, you know.
21.
I got you.
21.
Mhm.
That is a hit.
Oh fuck, don't pause like that.
That is a...
Alright. Here we go. Oh yes. Okay, 4, 8.
8 damage. Alright, the Eldritch blast slams into her side. Is that your turn?
I have one more.
Alright.
17. That's 24.
It's also another hit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, 4 again. So that's another 8.
Dude, you're so grounded.
All right.
She can't ground me
2
anymore.
Eldritch Blasts slide across the room and slam into Lady Savant.
That's how you hit a target, bitch.
You attacked the
You
wrong
gotta
one
put your-
today.
Put your fucking readers on, bitch.
Your bifocals. You have to put your bifocals on.
Okay, now as you guys enter into the basement, we'll go ahead and redo the initiative, but you guys will keep your numbers there. So you guys go ahead and roll.
Natural 20 plus 5, so 25.
4.
Jezebel, so relatable. Even
Wow,
worse
you rolled
is
lower
bad
than me?
People getting
No, I rolled higher than you. I have a worse initiative.
Oh shit.
Your initiative's
1.
Oh,
your initiative is 1?
What?
That's right.
You got 20?
25.
How the fuck is that even possible?
It's quite simple. His dexterity is not very high.
Oh, I guess that's true. Sorry.
You don't need to be fast when you're hit hard and are very tough.
When you're trying to get hit.
Smallrose?
But you would hit harder if you were
4.
fast.
And Falder?
13.
Momentum's important.
Yes, very.
All right. Up next is the Dreamer.
Wait, what?
Fuck me.
Wait, hold on a second.
The wall's attacking
What's he
you.
gonna do? His name's the Dreamer, okay? He's a fucking wimp.
He put everybody to sleep
Watch one of us dies tonight.
forever.
Well, his name has the in it, so I mean, it's.
He is a named boss.
He's the only person.
No, I mean, it's better than
He's the only person that
Our dreamer. I mean, if he was a dreamer, he would just be dreaming of beating us. But he's not, so he can't. Because he is the dreamer.
If you ever dream of beating me up, you better wake up and apologize.
I'm
Is this an
saying.
actual D&D thing, or is this homebrew?
This is a homebrew, bro.
The Dreamer?
Yeah, I'm guessing.
So is it tentacles or?
Is it John Lennon?
Huh?
John
Is this the
Lennon.
only dreamer?
Dream.
No, I was thinking.
Because if there's tentacles, we could really use that Kaz emote right now.
Yeah, where the fuck is that?
You
We
go
need that.
thing.
We need that immediately.
Is that how it's pronounced?
No,
Is it?
What'd you get, Smallrose?
4.
You got less than me. Thank you.
That's what I do.
Thank you. Existing.
It's good. All my initiative
It
was
wasn't
stored in
loading
my
the- it wasn't loading
axe.
the monster.
You're the anchor, dude.
Huh?
You're the anchor.
You hold this ship down.
If you want to think about it, you're actually before first person.
If he's not first.
You go before the first person goes.
All right.
Why do you keep doing this?
You notice that it's this large, massive symbiotic web begins to vibrate. It lets off this pulse throughout the room that slams and spreads like a field of psychic disarray. And it is going to target. Let's go ahead and make this random.
I dare this fucking web. I dare this web.
Everyone choose a number 1 through 5.
5.
4, 3.
2, you get 1.
Okay.
I hope it's 2.
No, hold on.
Falder, I'm going to need you to
I
give me
fucking knew it.
you give me a wisdom saving throw of 18.
Oh, I could get that. You should have given it to me.
Oh, I almost had 18,
So you didn't?
but it's 4.
I almost had 18.
Oh god, isn't wisdom your worst?
Can't you roll one?
Yes.
I don't think you
Wisdom
got
is
one.
my worst.
Okay.
You got a 2.
So
you
you
got
will take 4d8s of psychic
Natural
damage.
ones.
Huh? I run. I want to run that by me again, bud. 4d8s.
It's not terrible.
Curse him to only get ones.
It's not. It's okay.
4d8s, that's 64 potential dice.
So
48?
take 20,
What?
There's
24
32.
points of damage.
at the max.
4 d8s.
So
Yeah.
24.
So 8 times 4.
4 d8s, not 48s.
I'm aware.
So 4 d8s. If they all landed on 8, it would be 32.
I mean, yeah. Sorry,
Quick mass.
Chad's been doing math for us too long. He's burned out.
Yeah. Oh my god.
All right.
Fuck me up, bro.
Is it my turn?
Nope. And then it's going to target the next person. 1 through 5.
5.
4,
2.
2, 1.
Who said 2?
I said 2.
God damn it! You took it from me.
Please give me a will save.
The wisdom-based characters won't get it.
I'm saying.
This is some shit.
This is my time to shine.
There you take my charisma.
$18.
18? All right. So you're only going to take half damage from it.
Oh,
Oh, well, that sucks.
that's not what I thought was gonna happen.
Our characters are doing a long ass rest after this, right?
Straight to another battle. Let's ride this wave.
Battle after battle after battle.
So you're going to take 5 points of damage
Smob is like a nymphomaniac, but with
as
fighting.
it blasts through the room.
That's the most accurate thing you've ever said.
And that is its turn.
Where did our health?
Now it's my turn.
No, I haven't gone yet.
No, it's not. It is Falner's turn.
I didn't see what hit me. Just attacked me with mental powers. I will.
Bless you.
I'm gonna use another ray of frost at Jizz's mom.
You go. You owned her.
All right, go ahead.
Just
That is a 24.
That is a hit.
10 damage. And her speed is reduced by 10.
cool.
All right. Frost
Like
bolt
ice.
flies across the room and slams into Lady Savant. Is that your turn? Lavine.
So, placement. Is she by the door?
No.
And then, okay, so we're so
You guys are by the door.
So where's the web at? Versus
Behind her.
Behind her.
Just DP her, man. I know you can do it.
I mean, yes. I'm going to take. Can I shoot the web,
I mean, yes.
Yeah, you can try.
or can I do? Can I shoot her and then use produce flame on the web? Can I do that as an extra attack, or does that not count?
Does produce flame? Is that an attack?
Yeah, it does. It does 2d8 of damage.
I think technically it's an action.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why I just want to make sure. So I'm going to
I
shoot
don't
her
think
twice.
you can bonus action that. Okay.
Well, it's a cantrip.
But
You
it's
can't
not,
bonus action on cantrips.
unless it specifies. Like
Unless it
Shillelagh,
specifies.
Shillelagh you can bonus action.
Really? I thought
Yeah.
you could bonus action all.
No, it
No.
should say bonus action.
Well, I guess that
Uh,
makes sense, yeah. Mine-
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and shoot her, I guess,
Okay.
twice. That is 15 for the first one.
To hit?
Yeah, to
It's a
hit.
hit.
And 14 for the second one.
All right.
Really
Roll
shitty,
damage.
Really shitty rolls.
You did.
So that's 8 for the first and 15 or 13 for the second. I didn't want to use my bonus action to do the thing.
All right. So your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Smavros.
Alright, do we see the dreaming?
You see this web thing in the back, but you don't know what it is. You just came down.
Okay. I'm gonna go down and shove Jess's mom down.
Okay.
Suggest.
Go ahead.
I've heard him talk about his wins.
26.
Yeah. You run up and you watch as
Never
Smavros
say that
just
Checks her.
checks Lady Savant. Boom! And she hits the ground hard.
Can I stomp on her?
Oh my god!
I'll
In the
say
face.
you used a charge and a like an overrun, so that would have been your action.
Does it still do damage though?
No, it knocked her prone though.
So you have to use
Mission accomplished.
Kaz, you're up.
Push him,
The
Lisa.
town is saved.
I dare you to sit up.
What?
Oh,
So what have we witnessed? Because we were attacked like
Trip
twice,
spit
right?
on her.
get that
Yeah,
electric
you guys
out.
have felt a
I want to
surge
kill her.
burst through the room,
Mhm.
but you guys haven't heard the dreamer talk.
Okay.
For all you know, it's Lady Savant casting the spells.
That's why I attacked her.
Is the walls illuminating or anything like
Yeah,
that?
yeah, it's a big black web spread all over the wall with glowing orbs on it.
Huh. Okay. Well, she's on the ground.
Yeah.
Is there bonuses for attacking prone
I don't
characters?
think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's just like advantage, right?
Well, no, I believe you do get I think you get advantage if you're melee attacking someone on the ground.
Mhm.
And it's a disadvantage if you're shooting.
Well, I'm going to stab her with my rapier while she's on the ground.
Okay.
Poke.
So advantage on the roll?
Spinny blade.
17 plus 8.
That's a hit.
Okay. D8. Where did I put that out? Why do I have my vampire dice in here? Okay.
Wrong game, bud.
I'm always ready. That's gonna be 4, 8, 13 damage.
13.
Okay. I will. I'll attack her again with my my dagger.
All right.
So 13 plus 8,
Hit.
21. Okay. That is a d4 damage. I'm going to get my modifier on it. 4 damage.
Nice.
Nice. Nice.
Okay.
Alright.
Jez, you're up.
Oh shit.
Currently, your mother was just knocked to the ground, and Kaz has just started stabbing her.
So it's really hell-bent on killing her.
We call it the Wombo Combo. I didn't mind to get some low.
Christ.
Fuck. Shit. Shit. Alright. So he's just like going to town on her right now. He only stabbed her twice though,
He
right?
stabbed her twice.
He's gonna tell her, but only stab her twice.
It's going to town in my book. She's on the ground, man. He's gonna stab her more.
Get off my mom!
To be fair,
I'm
he's
just
doing,
gonna go over to Kaz and be like, "Don't kill her yet. I have a question for her."
How many questions do you have? I don't understand. What is on the wall?
to be fair, he's doing Kaz stabs and not Jezebel stabs.
Mine are violent as fuck. Mine, like, you won't recognize the face. Okay. So I want to try. I'm going to test it out. I'm going to do one. I'm going to do Eldritch Blast at the web and see what it does.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. The hit.
18.
We're all gonna
That
think
hits.
you missed.
You missed a lot.
5.
5 damage.
So if I see that it didn't do any weird reaction that can make
You
the place go.
blast it, and as you do this, your Eldritch Blast hits into the webbing. You watch the black symbiote web catch on fire, and it lets out a shriek of noise throughout the room.
Nice.
Is that wall alive?
Alright, blasting again.
Okay.
Start.
I need to shove it!
18, 19, 20, 22, 25.
Shoulder
That's it.
check the wall.
Oh.
3, 4, 8 damage.
Okay. So it is Lady Savon's turn.
She can certainly try to do literally anything.
I'll wiggle her feet around.
Yeah, let her do anything. Let her do literally anything.
Yeah, she's gonna try to get up.
Attack!
That's not an opportunity.
It is for me! I'm Sentinel!
She's not moving.
She's not moving?
It's not a movement.
It's not moving away
She's
from
standing
you.
up.
She's just
Free.
Oh,
Free.
so she's not moving to another space. She's just
Yeah.
standing up.
You don't get to attack on standing up?
No, it's when they move to another space for Sentinel, not when they stand
But
up.
you took away half her movement.
And so did you.
No.
Took away 10 feet from her.
Dang it.
Oh, so
So I don't
half
get to
movement
attack
could
her?
be-
No, not
could
for
be it,
standing up.
bud. I'm out here.
Butthole. Alright. I'll allow it. Can I shove her back down?
On your turn, you can.
I'm a fucking high school bully.
Stop hitting yourself.
You literally are a high
What?
school bully.
She is going to Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, attack! Attack! Kill it! Wait, is she attacking me or
Like a
him?
rabid dog.
Literally,
attacking
as
both of you.
Jezebel
She's
said,
attacking
don't
both?
kill my mom.
2 attacks!
You're gonna decapitate her.
I know, it's like talking to a wall.
Is there
at this point.
attack of opportunity on the right side?
But the wall is talking to us, though.
Yeah.
It on spells.
Yeah. Okay, so
It
attack of
comes full
opportunity.
She needs to... Wait, hold on. Yeah, she needs to make a dex save more than 13. Because I'm using a Sacred Flame.
Okay. So,
That is a fail.
That's 10 points of damage.
Okay.
okay. And then my attack of opportunity. 18.
Okay, she's going to use a reaction on Small Russ.
What reaction?
And she's going to use Hellish Rebuke.
Oh,
This bitch! This bitch! God damn it!
She's going to use what?
Go ahead and give me a dex save.
I'm waiting for her to bust out the big boy.
You're gonna feel it now, Mr. Krabs.
If she has an eldritch weapon, I swear to God.
17.
If it's the
Alright,
same
so
as
you
yours.
succeed. You still only take
I
half
haven't
damage.
seen mine yet.
What kind of damage is
I
it?
haven't summoned it yet.
3d10s.
Of what?
Or for Demon Daddy.
Fire damage.
No, it's the dream. Right?
but he's not
There's-
the only one.
Or was I so wrong? What is the dream?
Hellish Rebuke does 6 d10s?
I don't know
Yeah.
if he's a god
No,
or
3d10s.
Oh,
an alien.
okay. But it's
Is it
half?
one?
Yeah, you'll take half of it.
You
Okay.
could have a
Thank God.
what's the word? Like Kukulian patron.
You take 10 points of damage.
Doesn't have to be.
I take 5 points of damage.
You can have like an
Okay,
archfey.
so
Yeah, I think that too. Yeah.
Yeah, you can have
18
There's like-
plus 8 hit.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a hit.
She takes 10 points of damage.
And then when she attacks him, she has to make another dex save for another attack of opportunity.
Well, you only get one attack of opportunity per your turn.
Yeah, but
it's a
it's
reaction.
Sentinel.
Okay, but I'm only going to give you one attack of opportunity per your turn. So you can either use Sentinel or a normal attack of opportunity.
But she attacked me, and then she's attacking
I'm
me.
not going to let you do both.
It's like count as one reaction.
It's you get you get a reaction.
Yeah.
So you have to, if you use your reaction, you
I'm
have
not
to.
using a reaction, I'm using a feat.
Okay, I'm counting it as a reaction. Otherwise, you could just chain it.
Oh.
And I don't-
Forever.
You could do Congo.
Only if she kept hellish rebuking only him. I'm like, yes!
Oh boy.
It's basically think of Sentinel as a way to give you an attack of opportunity for
Damage
being
reaction?
attacking someone else instead of you.
10.
Right.
2 points of damage.
So technically,
Half.
like
Almost
he
half.
shouldn't even have been able to attack of opportunity. Then.
Yeah. I mean what you did the first game.
Why?
That was fun.
She was attacking him
I
too.
loved it.
Plus, she was casting a
Wait,
spell
it's
within
not
5 feet.
Casting the spell, yeah, but if it was a normal attack,
Yeah.
technically you shouldn't have been able to do that. So
So I already get
go ahead and roll her attacks.
What kind of magic is Eldritch Brash? Blast.
Eldritch?
Brash.
Orchard
What?
Flush.
What do you mean?
What kind of damage does Elderberry
Oh,
Blast do?
damage.
So 23 to hit you.
Hit.
Okay, and then for you it would be 22.
Yeah. It's,
Tablet's dying.
Alright, so hits on both.
What kind of damage?
It's force damage.
Damn it! Wait!
Yours like
I might. Oh, I'm not raging. Never mind.
So that's gonna be
I have a resistance for that.
for you. That's 6 points of damage. Smelbros. And then for Kaz, it is 10 points of damage.
okay.
That's her turn.
That bitch Carol Baskins.
Goddamn bitch.
goddamn bitch.
Oh my gosh.
As she's looking pretty bad,
You
as
heard?
she is lying on the ground, is battered and bloodied and bruised, she looks towards the dreamer, puts her hand up. Take her! Take her! And you see as the dreamer begins to vibrate and break from the wall, it begins to walk and move on its own. And as it does, it looks towards Jezebel, and it is going to use possession.
No, it's not. No, it is not.
So,
How close is it to me? Oh wait, I can't. Frick! My character build just went out the window.
I need you. No, it's not broken now.
I mean, the purpose of Sentinel is like you get 3 different types of attack of opportunities.
If you don't make a broken ass character, what's the point of playing D&D?
So,
Real talk.
I'm gonna need a DC 16 charisma save.
Oh, good to hear.
10.
Well, we have to kill Jazz.
Just go shove her down.
I'm gonna start blasting.
Good point.
You try it.
You're not going anywhere. We're just gonna keep shoving you down.
Circle.
Bunch of boys.
So, you stare at the dreamer. Your eyes lock onto this blob of black ooze and blue orbs. And you feel it slam into your mind. You're pulled within your own head. You feel like you're drifting in a void of vacuum of nothingness. Before you see this gelatinous creature start to shrimp its way over towards you. And as it stands up,
I will take you as a host, and you will submit.
it puts its hand out towards you. But you can't move. You feel like you're frozen and stuck. Both hands slam onto the side of your head, sticking to your hair and your skin. It begins to encompass your eyes and over your mouth. And you feel like you're being completely suffocated by this entity. Before you hear
Thank you, Demon Daddy. Oh, God.
I'm not going to lose my favorite girl. Hands off.
Push him down.
You feel the hand slowly begin to split back. You can see the entity struggling now. Ches. You're in quite a predicament. This thing is about to take your mind. And if that happens, well, no more Jez. Which means no more hunting Shiv. Which also means that you wouldn't fulfill your contract. Why don't you let me take this one? I will protect your mind this time. But I'm very curious about the events unfolding tonight. Very curious. Do you know what you just saw out there in that night sky?
Can I talk? No.
Have you heard of the Heart of Darkness? It's a seed that tears through the abyss. Realm of demons. Not like myself, sophisticated devil. No. There is a truth and there is a lie. Oftentimes history only provides the lie. And you, little monkeys, all live a lie. That the gods, good and bad, would rather not let you know. There's more than just the heart, dear. There's the soul and the mind, and you just saw the soul. And you already know the location of the mind. The Strand's calling, Jez. But you have business here. Gain power. Use me. And I will help you. Do we have a deal?
As long as it's not another contract deal. Because
No contracts. No
Alright, I don't know if I can
contracts.
do that again.
I just want you to see this through.
Alright, you know what? You're doing me a solid right now, so sure.
Consider it done. You and all your friends of mine are protected by Levistus. And as he snaps his fingers, you feel the arms break from your head and slide back as it's repelled out of your mind. And you snap back and come forward. Everyone, you all saw Jez just kind of zone out for like 3 or 4 seconds as the dreamer was staring at her. But now it appears that she is back and in full control.
Whose turn?
This. I'll kill all of you.
And it is the next turn.
How big is this thing?
So it's probably about 6-7 feet tall.
So it's a little bit taller than me.
Yeah. It's not terribly large, but it's pretty big.
Fair enough. And is it standing up on legs or just a couple tentacles? Or?
It's almost like if you remember watching the Venom suit walk on its own.
It's like sludging around.
It's like sludging around. It's Falner's turn though.
Shove it.
Ray of Frost.
Can you shove someone down with that?
Ray of Frost? Maybe if I
Cast Ray of Shove.
Ray of shove. Ray of
so
push.
that is 22.
To hit? Yep, that hits.
6 damage, and his speed is reduced 10.
All right, any more?
And activate Shillelagh. And that'll be the end of the turn.
Lavende.
I'm going to use Produce Flame to throw it at him because he's like easier to hit. It's like more.
Okay.
Ooh, that is 16 to hit.
That's a hit. No, that's actually not a hit.
Oh.
Nope.
Wow, wait a.
Sorry, it's not a hit.
The cuckening continues.
Get cucked.
As you launch the flame, it lands by the creature's, what you would suppose its feet are,
Mm-hmm.
and it misses.
I just shot him with coal. You want to warm him up?
Shock to the system, bud. That's it. Oh, sorry, I didn't know.
It's Bob Ross.
It's tea time, baby. I'm going to summon my spiritual weapon!
Tea time. I got it.
All right.
And I'm going to attack.
Wait.
What?
Is it an axe or an actual capital T, the way you're holding it right now?
Yes.
It's both.
Oh my god.
He's really.
Have you ever been killed by the alphabet before?
14!
What are you trying to hit?
Yes.
You trying to hit the dreamer?
Yeah, the dreamer.
You miss.
Damn it.
The wielding a giant capital T is a lot more awkward than you thought it was. I'm going to give you disadvantage on using a giant capital T.
Well, it floats on its own. It has all the natural weight of a regular sized axe with the functionality of a giant T.
Should use a lowercase t.
No, capital. For Tempest.
Cass, you're up.
Okay.
Oh,
Gloss over, dude.
So he looks kind of symbiote like.
Yeah.
So he doesn't really have like a physical form.
No.
Alright. So I'm gonna reach into my bag of holding and I'm going to grab an oil flask out. Move it out of my. Okay. Alright. And then I'm going to throw it out.
Okay.
That's gonna be a range attack.
Roll to hit.
And I'm aiming. I'm not gonna try to throw it at his form, but I'm gonna try to throw it at his base, so like it will shatter and splash onto him. That's what
Okay. I'll still have you try to hit his AC.
Okay.
Ah, dang it.
10.
Okay. You do shatter it on the ground next to him. It just doesn't splash onto him.
Okay. And then that'll be my turn.
Okay. Jazz, you're up.
Blasting at the web.
Okay.
Blast.
Blast.
Is this a crossover?
What?
Is this a crossover? Well, everybody's dealing with the web.
Oop, shit. I see you there. Fuck my
Mad
finger.
One?
It's a
Oh.
three-way crossover.
It's not a physical weapon. It's like something that I would send to attack while I'm fighting too.
Yeah. But I think you're able to.
Yeah, I
hold
really
on
want
to
to go back to a sheet.
it. Pretty sure it says it.
I really don't like this. It's really been slowing me down.
Sound like
Hashtag not sponsored.
sound like an old man.
Okay,
Technologies.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's not the tech. It's not like I don't understand it. Bitch! I'm not gonna deal with you right now.
Said the old man in the corner. I'm sick of your games.
What is that? A tablet?
This little TV won't. I'm telling it
How
to
do you get
you.
to
Wow,
keep
shut the
this?
fuck up, Carl. God damn it, you could be so annoying.
It's not working.
I know it's not. It's just.
You want to go to actions.
There we go.
And then.
I know.
Wait a
Oh
minute.
my
Maybe-
god.
That doesn't work with
Okay,
Christy.
so 14.
14 damage.
Yes, please keep doing that all night. Thank you. No, to hit.
14 to hit. Okay. For the creature, the dreamer.
Yeah, the web.
Okay.
Don't forget what
As
said.
you throw your Eldritch Blast towards it, you completely whiff, and it misses.
Okay, that's it.
That's it?
Wait, no, I'm gonna do another one.
Okay.
Nice.
23.
3. That is a hit.
Okay, let's do 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, or 7 damage.
7 damage. Second one connects with the creature. Alright, up next is Lady Savant.
Yo.
As she goes to cast a spell again, you notice that her mouth... She tries to speak and she can't, as you see Daramir move out and go, I don't think so. And he casts silence on Lady Savant. And as he moves up towards her, he's going to take his sword and he's going to knock her out with his pummel. Okay, roll damage.
I almost forgot he was here.
I completely forgot this.
Dathomir?
Yeah.
Daramir.
This Daramir. What? So funny.
We're gonna get removed, dude. We're gonna be all sit next to each other. We're like the kids in class.
You
No,
watch
this
as
is
Daramir
fine.
moves up and he plants his pummel on the back of her head and she goes down and falls unconscious to the ground. You notice that he bends over and he begins to restrain her as he looks up towards those you two that were standing around and goes, you might want to go finish that thing off.
On it.
And it is now its turn.
It. Oh no.
Oh, that's what it is.
All right.
Too bad we weren't kids.
Oh, maybe at heart.
You're right,
It is
you got
going to
this.
use Mind
Bio.
Thrust again, so 1 through 5, guys.
5.
Four. Whichever one.
Ah, damn it! 3!
Who said 4?
I said 4.
You said 4.
And then one more.
I got 3, 4.
5.
I already said
You got either 2 or 1. 2 or 1.
Wait, 2.
God, it's a fuck.
Who's 3?
I think it was me.
Okay, so 3
Pretty hard.
and...
This is even hard for us to do.
Oh,
We
damn! I
gotta
thought you
get
rolled
over.
3.
Okay, so Elijah and Chad, could you guys give me a 16 on the charisma save? Or no, sorry, yeah.
I got an 8.
Sorry, wisdom.
Oh, wisdom?
Yeah.
It's not like he said Christmas.
Yeah, he said charisma on accident. I was about to be real sad.
I would love
No,
a
I said
Christmas
it
save.
sounded
On the
like he said
wisdom?
Christmas.
Yeah, I got 16 on the dot.
Huh?
I got 16.
You got 16 on the dot?
16 on the dot. I rolled 12.
Alright, so you'll take half damage.
I dare it to hurt me.
How'd you do, Elijah?
I failed it.
Wow. Wow. Okay, so you'll take a whopping 6 damage, Elijah, and you'll take 3.
Oh, fuck. I'm killing this thing for
And
hurting me.
And that's its turn.
I'm okay with that.
Fallner, you're up.
Ray Frost. Let's say, that's a 26.
Nice.
Oh my god. That's 16 damage.
You rolled 2
16?
Yeah, 2
Good.
eights.
Good for you, man.
And it's speed's reduced by 10.
It's still... It's already been reduced. You hit it before.
Now it's frozen.
It isn't stack.
No. I meant like it starts over because I think it only lasts for a turn.
So, another ice bolt crashes across the room, slamming into the creature. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Lavender.
So I'm going to. So it has the blue orb things, right?
Yeah.
So can I shoot at those?
You sure can.
So the first one is going to be a regular shot for my extra attack. Can I do sharpshooter on that one? Try to do the -5 plus 10.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to use my. Does that count as a bonus action? That's a feat. So.
Feats are a bonus action.
Okay, so I'm going to use a bonus action to the 1d6. For the first one, that is 16. Ooh, bad.
16?
Yeah.
That's a miss.
Yeah, sharpshooter.
He's.
Oh, no, that one's a miss too. Okay, that was a miss.
Okay. Small brass.
Alright, so I'm gonna send my axe over and swing at it. Because it works by itself as a bonus action.
Okay.
Uh, 17.
That just hits it.
Yes! 8 damage.
8 damage, and now it is going to start using its reactions.
Well, the thing is that was my bonus action. For my regular action, I'm gonna shove it.
Yeah, when the creature takes damage from a creature, it can see within 60 feet of it. It's going to have you do a... I need you to give me an intelligence save of 16.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Rip Carl.
Oh, God.
No. Oh, God.
Is that even possible?
I have a
-1.
I have a 20% chance of getting this. I did not get this.
Okay, so that's 2d10s.
Don't you have like a -4 or something?
Wait, it was a what?
No, it's just a flat 0. I had a 4. I rolled a 4.
Oh, you rolled a 4. Oh, you held a 4 figure, bud.
It looked like a 4. It's
So as the tea crushes across, it uses this empathetic feedback, and as it takes the pain from the blow, it sends that same blow right towards you, and you take 8 points of damage.
Alright, now I'm gonna shove it.
Okay.
And he also falls over.
Because the axe is flying by itself. Just so you...
Go ahead and give me
Just
an
a
athletics
four.
check.
It was strength. Or do you want to do an athletics?
For this, since it's, I'm gonna go ahead and say do athletics.
Alright. I guess it doesn't matter, it's the same either way. God damn it. Just god damn it. God damn it. That's my second one.
Oh, should have been a halfling, bro.
I got 20.
Yeah, I had a 1.
Okay, so as you go to shove it, it knocks you back and you hit the ground.
Prone.
I think that breaks my concentration too.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, my axe disappears.
Kaz, you're up.
Okay, so, well, I guess I'm gonna stab it.
Slippery. Around
Okay,
the basement,
first
and
attack.
just rope things.
Nothing new.
20?
No, you.
Is that
No,
it?
you cannot.
Losing that damn thing.
Oh, I guess I can
Where'd you go? Right?
What'd you look for?
My D8. You see it? Oh, there it is.
Oh, you got it?
Get like 30 dice.
That's my D12
They're all,
dice.
they're all
right there.
D10s. Or D12s. Or...
Oh, wait, I rolled a D10. How did I pick that up?
You want a D8?
No, I got it right here. I just like... 5, 9, 14. 14 damage.
14 damage.
Okay, and then I'm going to attack with my dagger. 12, that misses.
Mhm.
So, okay, it's my turn.
All right. Up next is Jezebel.
Oh, shit again.
Bust my ass.
Yep.
Look out, small bros.
I'm gonna aim at small bros. That way I'll hit the actual target. Oh.
I like the way you think. I can take it.
You'll keep him in rage.
I'm out of range.
12 to hit.
Yeah.
That is a miss.
All right. 25.
That's it.
Okay.
Big damage. Big damage.
So 7.
Like whammy.
7.
Mm-hmm.
I'm old.
Again, the
Watch
creature
games
begins
too
to be
much.
just pelted with oncoming attacks. So your turn?
Yeah. Oh, alright, fine.
Alright, up next, you see Daramir stand up, weapon gleaming. He moves forward and he brings up his sword and undoes a shield from his back. And he charges forward towards the creature.
Paladin?
And is going to use Destructive Smite.
He's a paladin! I
Hey.
should have known. My man.
He's a what? What are you calling?
He's a smelladin.
He's been. He made his blood
Kill! Kill!
You and what weapon?
No one say it in game. He won't put 2 and 2 together on his
Okay.
own.
I forgot that. Isn't he like paladins?
Because I can't remember.
So, as he brings up his weapon, you see him. By the thunder's light! And it gleams with holy fire as it strikes into the creature, and you watch it cleave like a hot knife. And as this happens, he bursts with holy light. His eyes explode with flames and fire, and it starts pouring out of his mouth as translucent wings spread off of his back.
Shout out to this guy. Why weren't you doing that?
And he pulls the weapon from the body. And it is gonna do the damage.
Paladins in D&D are
I did
way
give him
cooler
a
than paladins.
Cleaver's long sword.
Especially when you don't abandon your post.
We need a cleric.
Someone call 911, but not for me.
So he just did 24 points of damage.
And about 50 points of mental damage.
And after that happens, his hand begins to glow with power, and he shouts out, "Who's hurt?"
Well, I am.
Oh, very,
And he blasts towards Kaz,
I'm very hurt. Did you even get hurt?
and he nails you with his channel divinity.
Okay.
I just imagine your hair blowing back. Loser!
As you get hit with this surging energy, you guys all feel around him, where you're standing, just being within his proximity. You guys can sense this feeling of courage and bravery welling up with inside you, that you are unstoppable at this moment. And I get to heal you for 8 per his level. 18.
Did you even take damage?
Snitches get stitches, man.
I fucking took 24 damage just walking down here.
Okay, so go ahead and heal for 47 points of health.
I can take him.
47?
Yep.
I can take him, guys. It's okay.
All
We
right.
see.
He just healed me max. I was at 19.
You're 19 health?
Yeah.
Alright, you did it.
And it is now the creature's turn.
I don't think you can take him spell.
1 through 5.
5, 4,
3.
4.
2.
1.
Okay. 1 through 5.
1.
2.
Wait, what?
2.
4.
4.
2.
5? Wait, I don't know what numbers are.
1 through 5.
5.
2.
Okay.
So I get
5.
Okay, so
I guess.
it's going to be Lavende and Jezebel are getting hit with this one, so I need 16 on the wisdom save.
I'm good at guessing.
Well, you want to guess?
I got a natural 20. This is what I deserve. That's a 24.
16.
Hey.
16? So you guys both succeeded? Nice. You can take half damage here. It's going to be 10. 15. Wow, all fives. 15.
Oh.
17, so half of that. So that would be around that down. Yeah, 8 points of damage.
Fuck.
Faulkner, you are up.
Oh my god.
Well, okay, so you couldn't tell what I was about to do. Ooh, I could do that. No, I'm not doing that. I'm doing Red of Frost again.
Yes.
Whoa. Are you okay?
Yes. He's just excited for you, bud.
I don't think this one hits. It's 12.
That's not a hit.
Right. Well, that's my turn.
Lavende.
I'm doing the same thing that I did before.
Okay.
The first one, that's a natural 20. I'm going to go ahead. Can I use sharpshooter for that one?
You have to claim it, say it before.
Okay,
you
then
roll.
I've got. Okay, whatever. I'll do the sharpshooter for the second one. That was 2 natural 20s in a row. Just
And it would actually
double the base or the die damage. Roll 2 die. That is plus 11, 27 minus 5, 22 for that.
So both hit.
Yep. Cool.
Roll the damage.
Big damage.
Double
Double weapon damage. Yeah.
Yep. Or why am I grabbing d6s? D8. D8. For the first one, because I didn't specify that I used that bonus action. 7 plus 6, 13 for that first one. Then oh shit.
It's hard, isn't it?
Yeah. 12 plus 18 for the second.
Okay. 13
In front of me, but my dice.
and 18.
I was excited. I was excited.
I'm always excited when I roll dice.
Lavende. Finish it.
I'm going for those blue orbs again. Any of them that I can hit. I don't know if that even does anything, but I want the blue orbs to go away.
Bring your bow back, and you pull to maximum draw length. And as you let go, it fires across the room and punctures into the blue sack of this black Morpheus blob entity, and you watch it shrivel and shriek as the arrow punctures through, only for you to unrelentingly fire another one. And again, right into another blue orb. As the creature withers and crackles, you see it begin to melt and dissolve into the floor.
That's for scaring me last time.
Daramir's light begins to fade as he puts his sword in his sheath and looks back over towards everyone. Who here is injured?
I'm hurt.
Walks over towards Fulner and heals you for 35 points with lay on hands.
Thank you so much, kind sir.
I'm kind of hurt too.
Are you hurt as well?
Yeah, a little bit.
Hold on, give me a moment.
I don't want you to strain. It's okay.
And he's going to go ahead and cast Cure Wounds on you.
It'd be really shame if someone had flashbacks right about now.
All right, so go ahead and heal yourself for 16 points. Do you require more healing?
I'm okay.
I may need some time to recuperate before I can use that again.
I prefer to heal the natural way. The way of Tempest.
Smell, Ross. I've seen.
Don't believe. Does Tempest have a healing order? I don't think they do.
Yes, it's called nature.
No, Tempest is not a nature god.
Pain is a lesson, and you do not learn it unless you dwell.
That sounds more like Tempest. Yes.
Smell, Ross, I've seen you use magic before.
Yeah,
To heal.
but now is not the time.
But-
The time is now.
What do you have against the light?
Okay, hold on, Thought. I'm gonna walk up to the oil pool next to the corpse, and I'm gonna light it on fire with my foot and steel.
Okay.
What corpse?
The blob thing.
Oh, gotcha.
You light the small oil, and it burns quick and fast. The body does get burnt by it, but the body's more of a sludge, and it's not very flammable either.
Okay.
It just kind of bubbles and smolders.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna look back towards Lady Savant. She's still passed out.
Yeah, she's passed out and restrained. I think we should go and check on the citizens if they're hopefully better.
Oh wait, were they dead? Were we supposed to kill them?
No, we are not killing civilians.
This wasn't about. Hold on.
A
Were
little
we
late for
killing the villagers?
No, we were not.
I don't see the point to
If
do
you
that
raise
right now.
a hand towards the villagers, I will strike you down.
Well, there were a couple of them in robes up there.
Yes.
I don't believe that the villagers or residents were doing this voluntarily. The people down here seem to be in a trance. I want to go check on them and see if the trance is over now that this creature is dead.
That's right, they're all asleep.
Okay. As he's like talking, kind of taking in the room, is there any other like doorways? Is this just like a singular room?
It's a singular room, yeah.
All right. Well, shouldn't leave her behind.
Wait, what are we going to do now?
Well, I'm assuming we get our answers, or at least Jezebel does, and then we restock the ship and we leave.
And we warn them of the coming attack.
Assuming that you all need a rest here, or rest for after all of this.
I could use a sleep.
Well, we can sleep on the boat.
It matters what the captain wants.
Captain.
So it's Captain Jezebel.
No.
Is Captain
No,
Giselle?
wait, are you the captain?
Yeah,
Oh, small rooms.
she owns the ship.
I thought Barry was the captain.
No.
So, let's take her upstairs. We'll stay here tonight. I have things I need to do. I'm not going to be getting much sleep, but you all should probably get some as much as possible.
You need any help with anything?
And I'm going to lock her up. So.
Where are you locking her up?
I have to take her down to the barracks.
The barracks in the village. The barracks in the village with the villagers that you weren't aware of that were hostile and cultists.
Hey,
One of them come let her out or something.
yeah. That was suspicious.
What's suspicious?
Why don't you leave her here with us?
Yeah.
If you would want to look after her, she is your mother. I will release her over to you, but she does need to stand trial after this.
Is there anywhere we can lock her?
Well, we can break
No,
her hands.
not really. I mean, there could be some hidden, strange room that she has acquired over the years doing this weird cult shit.
I'm gonna go check on the civilians and...
You don't know. Take her with you. I don't want her.
So
What
what am I doing? Am I taking her with me or am I leaving her here?
What if he takes her to the citizens and they make more blobs?
I don't think we have to worry about Darmir.
Make more what?
I think if
The
he was under
blobs.
its control, he wouldn't have just helped
You
kill
think
it.
we could watch Jezebel? Like, it wouldn't be too difficult. I'll stay up and watch her.
Isn't
Don't you guys have a dungeon or some kind?
At
I
the
believe
barracks.
it's the barracks.
All right, let's
I'm
lock
just
her in that,
suggesting that
and then we can talk to her in the morning. It's,
unless you're going to personally watch her all night.
That's the plan.
Oh, okay. Well,
So we are trusting.
I will keep
him.
her hands bound.
Well, I mean, given the display he just showed us, I'd say he should be pretty trustworthy.
I'm not saying he's not trustworthy. I'm just saying
Well,
that.
I was. We don't know if he's trustworthy or not.
Is the door still open?
Okay, well, his man is what I'm talking about.
I will. How about? Here we go. Grabs his pendant, as he brings it up, and it's a silver emblem of a golden sun on the inside of it. And as he begins to cast it, the holy light begins to shine. By Lathander's light, only truth shall be spoken in this zone. And you notice that he creates a zone of truth in the room.
I know this trick.
No lies may be spoken amongst this circle. You may ask me anything.
Okay.
Are you working with these cultists in any way,
Did you
shape,
and
or
Jezebel
form?
ever sleep together?
No and no.
Why do you want to know that? That's
Do you
weird. That's a
want to
weird
sleep
question to
with
ask.
Jezebel?
Do you find her attractive?
Why is this
Yes,
happening?
and what?
Do you want to sleep with her?
Yes, and
Whoa.
we need to.
This is
we
awkward.
need to keep them on
I want a timer here, right? It's not
Yes.
gonna last forever. All right.
time.
What is your favorite physical feature about Jezebel?
I'm not answering questions that are not pertaining to this situation.
So that is a lie.
It's not a lie.
The curse is broken.
What curse are you talking about? I am not lying.
All right, Domir,
Refusing
over here.
to answer a question is not lying.
Domir, look at me. Did you have anything to do with the cultists at all? Did you know
I
anything
did not.
about them?
I did not know anything about them.
So it was strictly incompetence.
All right, that settles it for me. I'm all right.
I'll trust you.
I'm fine with it then.
Oh, yes. Oh, can we just go to the boat?
I thought we were sleeping here.
I'm staying here. You guys can stay at the boat if you want, but
I'll stay here. Comfy beds here.
I'll go back to the boat with you.
Is anyone concerned about the citizens or?
Of
Not
course.
really, no.
No, not when
Centaurs are attacking.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Killed them.
Oh, wait a minute.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I've been fighting a war for the past 4 or 5 hours. Probably way more than that. The cave was very long.
Domir, listen. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the house, see if I can find any sort of clues or anything, any paperwork, other weird items that she might have acquired. She's hiding somewhere, and
That is a very good idea, Jezebel. We should search the manor and try to find...
Well, the manor is technically Jezebel's now.
Yes, it is.
so I can search it. Then
Do you require any assistance with the civilians?
If you want to help, then it's appreciated. I just want to go check on their well-being and see if any of them are still acting strangely.
I'll help any way I can. I don't know what I could do, but
Well,
I'll
you
try.
can just keep me company. Let's go.
Okay.
Darmir and Falner leave. And as soon as they do, he stabs... I'm joking.
Really?
Finally, he broke. Finally, he broke. Finally.
But as the two of them leave the room, that is where we're going to end it for the night. So, everyone, thank you all for coming in tonight. It was a fun, very combat-heavy, action-heavy. I mean, you got to have episodes like this. I know.
They're terrible.
I
They're
know.
just
I know.
straight off.
It's funny because some of you guys are so different in your play style and your what you want. Like, Christy could play nothing but RP for 5 games straight with no combat. And you, if you don't go more than half an episode without combat, you start going insane. Like, it's already been like 10 minutes since you fought the blob thing, and you already look like you're getting itchy.
It's kind of hard without his ex.
I mean, you were looking for a reason to fight Darby there. You were just like, let's find a reason to kill
I
this guy.
have not trusted Darmir from the beginning.
That is true. You haven't for some reason, and he's like the most paladin guy. I'm like, I'm gonna make a super paladin. Like,
He reminds me of Benalia.
he reminds you of Vidalia, probably because Vidalia is filled with paladins.
Now you gave him.
We should burn the village.
Why do you want to?
We shall burn it and call it New Vanalia.
It'd be like a warm up
And
for
burn it
burning
again.
Vanalia.
So we'll be back tomorrow, everyone, with Chicago by Night, episode 12.
Everybody dies.
Everybody died.
Everybody dies.
Everybody dies.
I'm gonna live forever.
You guys have a
Until
great night.
tomorrow.
Till we see you next time. I'm not even gonna say it because I gotta be over here. Go on, Chad. You say it this time.
Oh, Chad got it. He did it really well last time.
Fuck. What is it?
Chad, say it.
I don't remember what it is.
Welcome, traveler. Prepared as
No, that's the beginning. And remember, the best time to tell stories is when it's. Go ahead and change it.
You have to say it.
Get off of me! Don't touch me!
NearDark. See? He fucked up.